they wanted to renegotiate.
Record this.
They made it a 5-year deal.
Can we get put back on hold?
I want this play on the next show. This is the new intro to the podcast, y'all, right here.
I'm looking for it right now.
Yep.
You gotta put these see the YouTube video.
What the fuck?
What is this? This sounds like the music. This sounds like the music we'll play before the show to test our connection to YouTube. Record this. Record this right
Can
now.
we get put back on hold?
I want this play on the next show. This is the new intro to the podcast, y'all, right here.
Listening to the Sneaker Box.
Oh shit alert, Louis clothes, calling when existence.
Sorry for the delay. We're doing a lot of things. God, man, it's gonna be a crazy show. Real quick, I guess I should say this. Jumpman won't be in today. He's a little under the weather, so send your prayers out to him. Hopefully, he's in good enough shape to make it to the Bay Area next week. Because Lord knows, if I got to go by myself, Guru's going, right?
Yeah, I'm going.
Yeah, the Guru's going. Francis.
I am not.
Yeah, he's too good to go. He has another. You have another trip planned, don't you?
Yeah, I'm gonna be in Pittsburgh.
Ooh. All right. So other than that, the bulk of us, me, Guru, MJ, White Ranger, will definitely be in the Bay Area. And we have some special guests in the studio. We got Connor from Connor TV on YouTube and his dad Brian. Somehow they were able to get the Pizza Hut sneakers, the pie tops.
Pizza Hut pie tops, that's right, yeah.
Yeah, and so we're going to try to order a pizza on the show. I just want to see how this turns out. But anyway, let's get into it.
Hey, C's.
Yeah.
Before we get going, we've been gone for 2 weeks.
Yes.
Charlie Murphy.
Oh, yeah, rest in peace.
Can we have a quick moment of silence for him?
Yep. I always feel awkward.
Yeah.
I always feel awkward because I don't know how long that moment of silence is supposed
I
to be.
Googled it earlier.
Is it like 5 seconds?
Yeah, so I mean.
Okay. That's why I counted to 5 in my head, and for some reason, I held my breath. And that's why I sounded as rushed as I did, and I was like, okay. So, yeah, shout out to Charlie Murphy, or rest in peace, Charlie Murphy. In any event, if you don't know, I am the African Caesar.
All hail Caesar, Emperor of Rome, monarch of the Roman Empire, ruler of the world.
I love this drop.
Hail Caesar! Hail Caesar!
And, of course, we got our PR. I guess he's also part of HR for the show, Guru.
What's going on, y'all? Fresh from work, an hour drive here.
How many of you believe that if you did not have a teacher, you would have learned these 26 alphabets?
Makes absolutely no sense, but it does. You know, it's just like, I still, yet to this day, we've been playing that drive for a year? Mm-hmm. I still don't know what it means. I see you in a good mood, too. Your boy slept.
Yeah, it was just that was actually the game 3 win was pretty big, man. He's been doing really good.
I know, you came in with a huge smile on your face, like you had money right on that game.
Yeah, he's been doing great.
I know. And then lastly, we got my main man, Francis 313.
Lighten up, Francis.
Yeah, lighten up, Francis. Get over this.
Trying.
I know he's upset because Indiana lost. You know, him being a huge sports fan.
Yeah,
that he is.
stuff.
Yeah, sports and stuff.
They did things.
Put the ball in the hole. But I can go for a lot of subjects. Other
And
than
now
basketball.
my drop, right?
Yeah. Connor's drop is. Yeah, I don't know. We don't have a.
Not aware that I get farty and bloated with a foamy latte?
There you go. Connor came in here just all high and mighty like a diva. He wanted the seat a certain temperature, and he wanted rose petals in his section of the desk, and it was crazy. He wanted his bottled water a certain temperature. Anyway, if you just stumbled across this show and you don't know what you're listening to, this is the Sneaker Box Podcast with Sneaker Bar Detroit, a part of the Crep Protect family. What's the point of spending all that money in your shoes if you're not going to keep them clean long enough to get your money's worth? practice safe stunting and go to crepprotect.com and get your shoes some protection. Also, make sure to follow us on social media. You can follow us on Instagram at @thesneakerbox_podcast. You can follow us on Twitter at @thesneakerbox_, and you can follow us on Facebook by looking up the Sneakerbox Podcast. Excuse me. And if you would like to talk to us live on the podcast today or any other Sunday, you can call us at toll-free 888-799-5267. Also, too, if you are a struggling artist and you are looking to have your music played, we typically try to throw on something to test our live feed on YouTube. So you can send
What is this?
Yeah.
This sounds like the music.
This. So we
sounds
don't have
like
to play
the
this
music we'll play
anymore.
before the
Please
show
send us
to
music.
test our connection.
Please send us some music. You can email it to tsb@sneakerbardetroit.com. Like I said, we are going to try to order a pizza. I purposely didn't eat just because I just wanted to see if this pizza would come. Hopefully it does come.
Oh yeah.
Pizza Hut doesn't. So how do we go about doing this?
Well, I ended up pairing the shoes to my phone already.
Okay.
All we got to do is whip the shoes out, press the button, and we'll order us a pizza.
All right, cool. So what pizza are we order? What do we agree with? Cheese?
We all agree with cheese.
Okay, so
That's
there's
cool.
no way Pizza Hut.
Is that cool with you?
Can we get at least one meat?
That's what I said.
All right, wait a second. Are we gonna have a recount?
All right, ham.
Recount. All right, and let's see cheese. You're not gonna raise your hand.
I'm working on it.
Francis is so gullible.
All right,
Lighten up, Francis.
I'm saying like ham and pepperoni. That's just me.
ham and pepperoni.
Brian, see,
All right,
Pepperoni.
wait. Before we gotta see if we have it, ham and pepperoni.
Yeah,
I know
apparently this
okay, yeah,
app,
this app only gives you so many options.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Way to go, Pizza
Eight.
Hut.
8 pizzas to choose from.
it is
I know they
Pizza
made this
Hut.
big to do about this shoe, and they didn't give you 8 options.
So
So what are the 8 options?
we have meat lovers pizza. We have the super supreme pizza.
Yeah,
We have
is
the.
it Supreme? Like, is it like Supreme the brand?
I wish there was a box logo on it.
Oh, man, that thing would probably go for like $800.
Probably. We have the veggie lovers pizza. We have the normal supreme pizza. And then we have the cheese lovers and the normal pepperoni.
I'm saying we go normal pepperoni.
Normal
Is it a pan
pepperoni?
pizza too?
Yes.
No.
Oh, no, it's round.
Round pizza.
Yep,
What?
round
Ah,
pizza.
God, Pizza
Yeah.
Hut.
Yep.
Ah, man, way to go cheap, Pizza Hut. God. So they roll out this big thing about these. They got Grant Hill doing a commercial. It was like what, 64 pairs made
That's right. 64 pairs made. Yep.
for each team in
For
the
each-
Final Four,
Yep.
and they just.
So
So I
that's
guess
where that
they
number
spent
came
all the
from.
budget, and it was like, all right, we got to half-ass it on this pizza option.
Exactly.
Pizza Hut.
I know, I know, right? Like, I was so depressed. Okay, well, all right. So what we going with?
So let's
Let's
bust
open-
them out,
Let's
get it
bust
going
these things out. Yeah.
Yeah, always
before we get into the show and just sit around and wait for them to deliver this.
whip out the shoes. I don't want to say whip it out because then somebody make the wrong idea. Like, whip it out.
All right. So here is the box. Now this box is exactly like the Pizza Hut box that we're gonna be getting the pizza in.
Yeah,
And these things, here
it
we
has
go.
the Pizza Hut logo on the top.
Pizza
too.
Hut logo. Yeah, this is like almost like grip tape, but like from a skateboard, except it's like smoothed down.
Okay,
It's really,
yeah,
really
yeah.
cool. We'll open them up. When you open them up, it says enjoy. And here they are.
Is that your size?
Excuse me while I whip this out.
Hey, is it too late to put the cameras on or no?
Here he comes.
Oh, here comes White Ranger. He's got the storm in here.
All right.
Here we go. So here they are. The button is on the right tongue.
Okay,
So if you want to push that, you got yourself a pizza right here. So if you
just
it
push the button.
if you push it 5 times, we might get 5 pizzas. So be careful.
Okay, I don't even know if I push hard enough.
All right. Actually, you know what? I set up the app so it's like push and hold. So you got to push and hold it.
Okay.
And then there will be a notification that pops up on my phone.
All right, let me know.
5 pizzas. No, I'm joking.
Who's paying for that?
All right, so we got it right here.
Okay,
so,
What?
all right, address. Does the address look good?
Let me see.
Check that.
Hey, there you go. You're on.
Yeah, I don't. Yes. Yeah, that does look good.
Looks good?
Yeah, that's.
Awesome.
Yeah.
All
Oh, you gotta put the sweet in or no?
This,
They're not going to
where?
over up here, are they?
Well, yeah, they got to call. Well, they're probably gonna call by the time they get to the door, right?
I don't know.
I get.
We'll see.
Door.
We'll see and find out. Yeah.
Okay, yeah, well, we'll see.
Can I see it back?
Yeah, they'll call. Yeah, you want to see the shoe?
Yeah.
Are we up?
So
Yeah,
I just
we're up.
Okay. Oh, okay. There's the visuals. Okay.
there we go.
All right. Yes, we
Order.
got the pie tops. If you can see
Which
this.
camera can we?
What
I think
camera is
we're.
it?
Damn, I know it's been a while since we did the cameras.
Ba-boom?
I want to say it's the black one.
Ba-boom.
Okay. That one, the white
What
one.
behind
here?
you? Can you just turn around and
The
use one
KKK
behind
white
you?
one behind you.
Boom.
Yeah. So these are.
Yeah. Oh yeah, there you go.
You know what's funny? The leather quality on these are better than some Jordans that's come out.
It's pretty nice. They're really, really squishy on the inside too.
I know
So-
it is plush.
How I like describe the shoe, it's kind of like a like what shoes would you get out of these?
What shoes?
Like let's say if you were gonna get like every single shoe that you could find out of this, like let's say for the toe box you have like a
Like an Air Force One or
Air
a Jordan
Force,
1.
yeah. So how many shoes do you think you could fit in there?
I don't know. I have no clue.
So like this is what I would say. For me, I would go
There it goes.
Adidas Stan Smith for the bottom. Kind of see where I'm coming from
Yeah,
with
okay,
that.
I see what you're
you
saying.
know?
Yep.
Air Force One toe box.
Uh-huh.
Probably like Retro 1
Yeah.
kind of body style, and then right here Retro 5. You know how they have like the little
Yeah.
swoosh on there?
Yeah.
This is right here is like the sauce
Okay.
for the pizza. And
I was
then,
gonna say like some Chucks too, maybe.
oh yeah.
I mean, it's a basic show. I mean, I like the concept of it. Pizza Hut definitely wanted to get on board and jump on the whole sneaker train.
They made a
everybody
great
else is
shoe.
jump- I mean, it's a decent shoe. Have you worn them yet? It doesn't look like it.
I have not. No.
Not even in the house.
That I don't know if I should answer that. If we're putting them up on StockX, then
Don't
no, I
answer.
have
Yeah,
not
don't
worn them
answer.
in the house.
Hand me the box.
You want to see these, Guru? Yep.
Yeah, the guy who made them is the sneaker. What's his name?
Shoe surgeon.
Here, let's get Dad in here. What's the guy's name, Dad?
His name is Shoe Surgeon.
That's right. Have
From
you heard of
LA.
him?
He does the custom. He does customs, right?
Yeah.
And he did that with Pizza Hut.
Yep.
Oh wow.
64.
Okay. Huh. Must be nice.
Oh yeah.
Like sneakers are definitely like jumped over. Like now that they got Pizza Hut calling
Yeah.
customizers to make them a
Without
shoe.
a doubt. Oh yeah.
Like I wonder, like okay, there's a there's the question of okay, have we jumped over to pop culture or have we jumped the shark? And that's the question I'm definitely gonna ask myself in the next few months. But no, so hopefully this pizza gets here and hopefully it's delicious. I'm not holding out too much. I know, like Francis is. I'm saying if there's anybody on this show that's a food connoisseur, it'll be Francis. Yeah, so I don't know. Hopefully, I don't know what you're thinking, Guru.
Yeah, I'll try it. I mean, it's dope to have that concept. You know, at least they didn't try to make it a general release. You know,
Yeah.
that's what it would have been.
It'll
Like,
be-
hold on, right?
So, so you were saying that you guys like set the standard for the price on was it StockX?
We did on eBay. Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
StockX.
And StockX. Yeah.
Okay, just for shits and giggles, how much?
Well, for shits and giggles, we ended up setting up for 15,000.
Nice.
Why not?
Y'all take checks, money orders?
Both.
I got
anything we can get.
anything that
Or
has
just pay for Connor's college degree.
Yeah, that too. Yeah, or a new car.
Set up a payment plan for that
So
one.
before we got recorded, we started recording. I asked you guys how much did you guys pay for them. You told me to wait, so I
I
waited.
did. Yep.
How much?
We paid.
The more reluctant. Oh, he taped this. Oh, what? What is he throwing up? I can't even see it. These shoes on the way.
Stand up.
Throwing up gang signs.
Oh no. What?
He is not saying it.
He's not saying this through tape on his mouth. Wow, thanks for that.
Very informative.
We had to wait.
We're not allowed to say.
Oh god damn.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
I had to wait for that.
There you
I know,
go.
because I saw the one that came outside and like they were already in the car.
Or
or
are these
whatever.
available for purchase online, or you have to go to somewhere to find them for?
They'll make them bust the tape back out.
I know.
Yeah, I'm gonna bust the tape back out. Here it goes again.
All right.
Mad. Okay, go to court with that. See what happens.
And
Like, where were you Friday 5th?
Like
Pulls out some tape.
Dave Chappelle.
Oh no, 5th? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5th. All right, man. Let's get to these Fab Five.
The Fab Five.
The Fab Five. The Fab Five. The Fab Five.
Top five, top five, top five.
Saw it in my dreams. 5, 5, 5.
All right, Fab Five brought to you by Sneaker Legends, Detroit's newest sneaker spot. Missed out on your favorite sneaker release? No problem. Just make your way down to the store located at 1033 Howard Street in Dearborn, Michigan. Or you can look up the inventory of the latest and greatest sneakers on their website at sneakerlegends.com. So number 5, I'm going to start off with the Asics Gel Light 3. There's really no official colorway, but we're going to call these the Yeezys. They're going with that red, black, and what's that last color? Like teal or something?
That was more, it's called Solar Red Black with the clear sole.
Yeah, but it's like a greenish tint to it, right?
No, yeah, no green.
This one
is that Soul Glow though?
Yeah, I know it has like a greenish tint to it, like a milky green or something.
Always wanted to be
Oh, wow, is that the Soul Glow?
sexy.
1,
2, 3.
Number 4. I have not seen that movie in so long. Number 4. I was so thrown off. Number 4, we have the undefeated special edition Reebok Insta Pump Fury. It's a pack. They are paying homage to AI Iverson with the red toe and the blue toes. I kind of sort of like
the best Fury they ever made.
Thank you. I was about to say I like it. It's dope in the mud. Like Francis thought they were too plain.
You should see the other ones they come on.
Man, yeah, they do it a little too much. But these are dope. I wish I had the pearl overlay on it, but you know, beggars can be choosy. And they ain't even make this my size anyway, so I don't even know why I'm complaining. But definitely, if you get a chance to, if they haven't sold out already, because it seems like anything undefeated or supreme doesn't usually last on the shelves too long. Number 3, and this is probably the only time you hear me mention a 31 on the Fab 5, the Air Jordan 31 Jordan Brand Classic pack. These kind of caught everybody off guard. They kind of just dropped these, and they sold out quickly. But you got the black pair, and you have the, what is this, white? They said it's white. Gray metallic gold. I think it's dope. You can throw gold on anything and make it look good, pretty much. Guru, you haven't argued with me yet, so I must be doing good.
I was just waiting out the whole list.
Okay. Number 2, for the ladies, we have the Air Jordan 11 Low GS Blue Moon. No?
Nah, we didn't get them. I thought they came out next week.
No, I thought these came out this past week.
That's it. It's May 27th.
Oh, wow. Oh, man. Scratch that. Scratch that.
Have been gone.
Yeah.
Lay off the weeds.
Listen. All right, so we're just going to say the University Blue joints. We're just going to say the University Blue joints. Yeah, it is. Been a minute. Man.
That came out last week.
Right. That's what I'm saying, like the shoes that came out. So yeah, we're just going to, in place of the Blue Moons, we're going to say the University Blues. I don't know how that got on there. Shout out to Jack Slater now. That's his fault. I'm just going to blame him. And then for number 1, can I get my drum roll? My drummer. We have the Nike Air Foam Posite 1 Copper. I don't know how well those did.
A lot of people didn't run out and grab them. I guess the heavy black people areas, they grabbed them. They sold more like me and Ann Arbor. They sold all right, but they came on 420. You know, everybody know what people was doing on 420. So
I don't. Tell me more.
Yeah, so that's what they were doing. So I'm surprised, but you know, that's what the sneaker game now is. Went less nostalgia. This is nostalgia shoe. It's more about hype. Anything that's popular, people's running towards it.
No, in hindsight, going back to 420, in hindsight, I should have bought like stock into like Frito-Lays, like for Friday.
Yeah, or at a restaurant.
Yeah, I know.
It's just
I'm investing in
no
snacks.
way that shoe would be sitting like it when I was. That came out with 07, 08.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
matter of fact,
2010 actually. 2010 because the eggplants came out that same year too.
I went to the store today and they still had them in my size, so I know. You know, they're still sitting, but I mean that's good for the people that really want them because I know there's a lot of shoes coming out. We were talking about this before the show. There's a lot of shoes coming out throughout the week, let alone on a Saturday. So you really got to pick and choose what shoes you want. Hopefully these are still sitting there. What in the world? What is that?
Audio from my apartment the other day.
What?
How's yours, Dad?
Oh man, you drinking Fago?
But I got my son a pair of these too. So
yeah. So, any event, you still hitting it, huh? The ugliest release of the week. It has been a while.
Super ugly.
All right, man. These are trash. Connor likes them though.
I like them.
The Nike Air, Nike Women's Air Unlimited Light Bone. These are
There's worse shoes out there. They are.
These are horrible. These are garbage.
All right.
No, there are worse. Well, I don't know. In the last couple of weeks, I don't know. These are garbage though. I can't think of anything nice to say about these shoes.
I would like to see an on foot.
Whose
And
foot?
I don't
Whose
know.
foot is gonna
Maybe
make this look good?
Kim Kardashian.
Well, you're not looking at her feet.
Oh,
She has feet.
Yeah, I know, right?
Man, you could. That's the difference between the people who can dress and who can't. Where you can take a shoe like this and complete it. Because this customers coming to my store and be like, this shoe's ugly, and I put it with the outfit. Like, okay,
Yep.
it looks better on foot.
Some people can polish a turd. Some turds are just meant to just lay there.
This
and
is
be
not
flushed.
a terrible shoe. It has
a
this
horrible shoe.
select taste. It's an acquired taste, but it's not terrible.
Man, listen, if you got to do all that mental gymnastics
And
to
an
find
ugly shoe is no matter what colorway it's in.
No,
it's ugly.
because
Yes, it is.
it's some bad colorways
Yes, it
or some
is.
nice shoes. I always go back to the what was it? I can't remember. They had the orange and green Reebok Questions. Now we all know I love the Reebok Questions, but that orange and green colorway with the perforations made them look like absolute trash. Colorways do make a difference.
An ugly shoe has like nothing can save it.
This is an ugly shoe. The colorway is okay, but the perforations and then that mesh combined with it's just not a good shoe. It did not come out good.
That's because it's not red.
It got nothing to do with that. Yeah, nothing to do with that. If it was red, it would still be ugly. It's a horrible. It is a horrible colorway. I mean, I don't know why they put the slip marks.
So let's say these pie tops. You like the colorway of the pie tops?
The colorway of the pie tops?
Well, the colorway and the look.
I mean, they basic. Like, I will look at them and just kind of walk away. Like, I don't hate them, but at the same time, like, they don't.
Would you rock them?
I'm indifferent. No, I wouldn't rock them.
You wouldn't rock them?
No.
You sure about
so
that?
So the pie tops look better than those?
Would I rather have the pie tops over those? Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I would rather wear the pie tops over these.
All right.
If you're given the choice, yeah, like easily. I want to wear these. I care about my feet.
You about to walk around in those cardboard?
I'm just, hey, look, I won't go hungry though.
Like you can't walk to go get something to eat in those.
I wouldn't want to.
Why would I
to.
walk when I could just press a button? Like
That's true, right? Like exactly.
True. These on like that'll bring me Pizza Hut pizza.
I'm gonna walk so as I walk to go get my pizza,
or
I get
you
laughed
can
at for
use
wearing
this
them.
shoe to press on the gas to go anywhere else you want to go.
I don't want anybody seeing me wearing these at all. As long as it comes with like a plastic bag with eye holes, so I can like walk around with nobody, Ugly honorable mentions. We have the Adidas Tubular Shadow Trace Brown. This looks like an animal with quills, like a hedgehog or something. Like I've seen other colorways and they don't bother me. For some reason, this particular colorway bothers me. I don't know. It looks weird. I don't like that shoe. It looks like a hedgehog is on somebody's feet.
It's like almost with the same quilted materials that Just Done, and everybody loved those.
Yeah, I don't like those. I don't.
Yeah.
No, it's not the same.
That's not the same.
Yes, it is.
No, no, because this has that look of
Just
like.
Don's is that more triangle, like a diamond shape. This
No,
is like
it's not even like that. It's how that like the slits on the side. Like the Just Dons are just squares. These are like diamonds with some type of fold in the material. I don't know if that's leather. Is that leather?
It's leather.
It just looks weird. It looks like a hedgehog, some type of porcupine.
My only gripe with the shoes is uncomfortable. We have them in my store, and they're like walking on scuba diving shoes. Like it's just no cushion at all.
I heard
they
they
look fine.
I thought tubulars were supposed to be comfortable.
No, tubulars aren't. Those are
Are
first
they or
tubulars,
not?
not those.
Okay. Well, I don't own a pair, so I wouldn't know. I tried to get the black ones, not these, but the tubular X's.
Mm-hmm.
So, well, whatever. Moving on, we got the Nike Sportswear Spring Garden Collection. These are women's exclusive. Thank God for that.
I like these.
I like.
I bet you do. I bet you do.
Scroll down. Let me see.
I bet you do. Those aren't bad.
Yeah.
No, those aren't bad. These are trash.
As safe as you can go. A black
These are
shoe
bad.
with some print on the toe box inside.
Okay, the print is not good. Like just because it's a print doesn't make it
You
good.
like to call your kitties having pony hair, so I will forever.
That was 2 years ago. That was
I will
2
call
years
you and
ago.
remind you.
Wait. Time out.
Have some samples
That was
on.
2 years ago, and I've been giving up those shoes.
Oh man, but you still had them in your possession.
And I admitted they were ugly.
Was that the black pony hair?
No, not the black one. The brown ones.
Okay, I got the black ones. Okay.
Not the
No.
brown ones.
He's talking about the cheetah
brown
girl.
ones.
When he's walking around here like a cheetah girl. Like.
See,
That
I like
Nickelodeon DVDs. And
these are
everything.
horrible. Like I mean,
Hey.
those are ugly, and these are ugly. They both were ugly. But I even said back then, like, those shoes, for whatever reason, caught my attention. These are catching my attention for different reasons. So, I mean, for instance, you like them, right?
Yeah, I like them. I'm. It reminds me of Liberty fabric, and I'm a fan of Liberty fabric. So
Liberty, what is Liberty fabric?
I'll show you after the show.
Oh my god, I don't know if I want to go through all that. It's hard enough looking at these right now. And then lastly, you got the Ewing Athletics April 2017 retro collection. I'm sometimes I have to force myself to like at Ewing. These give me no reason to like them.
Come on,
these are trash. Stop!
Now you
don't
trolling.
start.
Now you're here trolling.
I'm not. These are absolute trash, and I will fight somebody wearing them.
Those are
I would start a fight.
Now them rogues that look like the fake eights, whatever. No, but the other ones were those.
These are trash. These are I can somewhat.
Do not
I can be
not
indifferent.
call those trash.
Wait. The black and gray ones with the gums, I can be indifferent to. I don't necessarily like them, but I don't hate them either. But the two colorful ones need to go.
Yeah, no.
They need to go.
All
like,
three of these shoes go to hell.
That's what I'm saying. Like, they need to go. Like, I don't know. I mean, look, Ewing is a difficult shoe.
You just can't wear that shoe. Any shoe that
it is a trash shoe. Nobody should.
That's what it is.
If you wear that shoe, it looks like a mural.
First of all, let's not.
It looks like Rucker Park.
Let's not.
Like the African American Museum.
Let's not.
That's what it looks like.
Listen, let's not pretend that I don't wear colorful shoes as it is.
No,
these are ridiculous.
You play safe. You go two colors.
These are ridiculous. These are absolutely. Even if you wore them, these would look ridiculous.
No, they would not look.
They would look ridiculous, and I would clown you for wearing them.
It's the same color blocking scheme as whatever with the shoes that's out there.
What other shoes out there like this?
The KD, the Kobe, what the Kobe 6?
And did I like those? No.
No, we didn't. No, we never brought up that shoe. That shoe came out what?
Huh?
You don't like any what this?
For the most part, no. Because I just think it's ridiculous. I just think it's ridiculous. Let's just throw a bunch of colors together and call it that.
That's that Mr. Wilson talking with that khakis on, with the red sweater. Mr. Wilson over here.
No. Just because, listen. Just because
Dennis walked out the house with Kobe 6s on like, Dennis, take them with us off.
Listen, these shoes are made for people like Guru who don't know how to dress.
I do.
I do not like these shoes.
And I'll give me a cross-color T-shirt, and I'll be like, what's up, like Martin?
Yep.
And you would look like a rapist in training at Bill Cosby
No,
Academy.
not no rapist in training, because rapists in training wear Air Monarchs, they wear Dr. Martens, and they wear slip-resistant shoes. Those are those type of shoes they wear.
These are like the type of shoes that you like 30 years old, but you still act like you're 11.
No.
These are kid shoes. No, and I wouldn't even buy them for my daughter.
Kid shoes aren't that
I care
clunky.
too much about her to put these shoes on her feet and have her clown by any of her classmates or anything else.
Just say these you took them pony hairs to the state fair and gave them away down there on Wood.
I mean, I own that, but these shoes are trash too. Like, just because I had those don't make any other shoe look better in comparison.
Man.
As a matter of fact, if I had the chance to buy,
you can't buy a Mini Cooper and say Benzes are ugly.
But the thing of it is, I would have more than a Mini Cooper, so I'll be able to talk about other shoes. These shoes are trash. These shoes are for people I would give to charity. I would give these shoes to charity to somebody like, yo, you need some shoes. I ain't really feel like paying a lot of money for them, so I bought these. So here, Merry Christmas.
That's because you're a Jordan fan, so of course you don't like Ewing.
I mean, dude, trust me, I got more shoes than Jordans. I mean, for the most part, I have Jordans.
Jordan sports fan. I want to talk about Jordan shoes. Jordan sports. Like Jordan's fans don't like Ewing.
No, I like Ewings. Not these. But I heard we got some phone calls though. Whoa, man, okay. I didn't. It's been a minute since the phone line been blowing up. All right, let's get to Hip Hop Says from Brooklyn.
Hey, what's up, guys?
What's up?
What's going on?
Hey, shout out to you real quick because you did send the Space Jams to I forgot his name now. To the kid that James.
Yep.
James.
Yep, James. It was my pleasure to do that and make sure that he had a good holiday.
It definitely brightened up his day.
It was a touching story. Yep. So definitely, anytime I can, I'm gonna definitely try. That's what the sneaker community is about. So
definitely appreciate it.
But I was calling because I was thinking about all the sneakerhead YouTubers who are releasing their collection. This week I've been thinking about, like, if I had to whittle down my collection to, like, one Jordan, one Nike, and one non-Jordan Nike sneaker, which one I would keep out of my collection. So I thought I would ask you guys.
You said which Jordan and which non-Jordan?
Right. You could pick 3 sneakers. One Jordan, one Nike, and one non-Jordan Nike brand.
Man, good question. Who wants to go first with this one?
So
Okay, I go. Okay, so my one Jordan that I would have to have, man, this is a good question. I like, you know what? Since I'm really into the Air Jordan 1s right now, I'm gonna stick with that, and I'm gonna go with the reverse shattered backboard. I'm gonna go
reverse
with
over SBBs over the shattered backboards.
Listen, I like the shattered backboards. I mean, all around they're a better quality shoe. I do like the look though of the reverse shattered backboard, like all that orange.
Gotcha.
I like that look.
Yeah.
If my one non-Jordan but Nike, I'm gonna have to go with the Foam Posit, the Royal Foam Posit, and then my one non-Nike, I'm definitely gonna have to go with the Blue Toe, Reebok Questions.
Yep. So definitely a good pick. I have no questions currently in my collection, so I definitely want to pick some of those up.
Questions are definitely that shoe.
For me, for Jordan, I would go Supreme 5, only because my dad pranked me on these things, and that's pretty much the shoe to go to for me. Trying to think of another.
I'm assuming that's a camo. The camo.
It was not the camo, the black colorway.
You wearing? No, you're not wearing them right now.
You're wearing them right now.
I am wearing them right
you are?
now.
Okay.
Yeah. Trying to think of another. You said a Nike?
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh, these are actually hard questions.
I know, seriously. Nah, probably some kind of Dunk Low. I don't know what Dunk Low. Dunk Lows are my favorite. And then non-Nike or Jordan, I'm gonna go with the New Balance Kennedys.
Oh damn.
Gotcha.
Guru.
Jordan, I will have to say the black and red retro one. They call allegedly banned.
Yeah.
I would say Nike. I would have to say it's a tie between my first game Zoom Generation bronze or my white navy LeBron 3s, or non-Nike. I would going to have to say my Ultra Boost out of Comfort and Style.
Oh yeah.
Which color?
The two-tone teal with the pink laces.
Oh, the one you sent me. Okay. Francis.
Oh, I mean, for me, it's going to be. I've actually thought about this at some point. So I don't own many Jordans, so that's pretty easy. The one Jordan I would keep would be my Eminem 2. Non-Nike or Jordan that I would keep would be my red Louis Vuitton Dons. And the one Nike that I would keep would be my Sakura Air Force Ones because I got married in them. So
that was the gray with the laser scribe with the pink sole.
Yeah, and the wood box, the less than 300 pairs, no half sizes.
I know Francis coming to all this heat.
Yeah, I have one of the. I think 11 was the biggest size they made, and I have one of a handful of 11.
Francis was like, "What's the most expensive shoes I have?"
The thing because it's I know what I paid for an Eminem 2.
Right.
I lucked up on my Louis Vuitton like 5 months after release for retail at the Louis store.
Right.
And then, like I said, the Sequoias I got married in, so I can't get rid of them.
Yeah, that sentimental value to that one. Yeah. I know. What will we? Hip Hop Says, what will be yours?
I mean, I am a sucker for ones. I collect ones, so I would go the black toe one, and it'd probably be my custom black toe that I did.
Okay.
And for non-Jordan brand, it would probably have to be. Oh, this is kind of hard. It would probably be my SB Dunks High Paid in Full, the Black Sheep collaboration that they did a couple of years ago.
Yeah, those are dope.
And then for my non-Nike or Jordan, it would have to be my Japanese textile Gel-Lite 3s or my Homage 3s.
Damn.
Either one.
I need some Asics, man. Asics need to start, man, making size 15s, like stat. Tired of this. But no, thank you. That was definitely a dope question. That's something that I hope I don't have to answer in real life one day soon. So definitely shout out to you. Let's get to G4 Vision from Moore, Oklahoma. G4, did you hang up?
Okay, bye.
He just hung up on us.
Dang.
Yeah, okay. Call us back. Let's get to DJ in Buffalo, New York. DJ.
Yeah, my question is for a Guru.
Okay.
What's going on?
Okay, yeah, Brett. You got misleading details. You say my store, but you're just a disposable worker. You're a bum, bruh.
What?
Who was that?
Okay, bye.
What?
What?
What was that? I don't know. Like, I'm confused.
Who did this? What did it say?
I don't know. I don't know who that was and what he called for.
What was the
I know,
question?
There was no question. He called.
Can we call him back? We've gotten disconnected.
What in the world just happened?
Sorry, go right ahead.
I don't know what that's about because nobody came to my store asking for misleading information. I don't post sneaker information on my page. I post pictures with my son, so it's just like.
Where did that come from? Wow. I'm start calling you Suge now. Like, they calling you. Like, why are people going out there? The nice ones on the show, like Jumpman and Guru, like all the nice. Like,
I don't know.
Man, I already know it, man. Like, I was scared.
G4 Vision?
No, it wasn't G4 Vision. It was DJ.
Yeah,
in New York somewhere. Somebody in New York. So you pissed off somebody in New York.
I don't know nobody in New York.
Let's get to Noah. Dang, that was the most random call ever. Noah, Fenton, Michigan. Yo.
Which one would you get rid of?
Hey, what's up, man? Ask that question again.
If you had any V2, like if you had all the V2s, which one would you get rid of?
Oh, Yeezy Boost?
Yeezy V2s.
Yeah. I don't have any, so I wouldn't answer that question.
I don't have any. I'm on the.
I say all of them.
The cusp of getting the first pair near retail as possible. You know, that shoe corrupts a lot of people, man.
I like the black pair. I will say that.
You could be friends with somebody and they got a hold to some Yeezys, man, or they work at a store. They're taxing you.
The first pair of 350s, the black ones, the first pair of black
Blacks.
ones.
Yeah.
Pirate Blacks.
Those are my favorite.
Yeah, that was the only pair I would probably, if I had a chance to get, I would probably get those.
Are retrospect, Belugas are really nice. And
I don't hate them. I'm indifferent to them. Like I'm not dying to have them.
Yeah.
But if I had to have a pair, it would be the black ones, the Pirate Black.
Okay.
Yeah.
V2s for me that I would get rid of would probably be the infant ones that I bought because they don't fit my feet. I mean,
what size were they?
He bought some baby shoes.
What size were they?
5K.
Okay, no.
Uh-huh.
My son was a 7.
Wow.
10 though.
Dang. Thought y'all was gonna make that deal happen. But no, that's I mean, what shoe would you give up?
Probably the green ones.
The green ones. I haven't seen a green pair.
Yeah. They look white.
Okay.
They look like the white ones, but
like the switch is green. On the V2, it's like all black, and then it has the green.
It looks like an olive, like a beige olive green.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I'm not up on my Yeezys, so forgive me. But no, good question, though, man. Definitely, thanks for calling in.
Yep, no problem.
All right.
Yep. G4 Vision's back. Okay, let's get him back on. G4.
What's going on, people?
Hey,
what's going on, man?
Oh, man, same old same. I really have a question, man. I know it's been a while since I called in, so since I got a small break, I figured I would call in, man, shout y'all out, let y'all know, man, y'all still killing the game. And hopefully I'll see you cats out in Chicago, SneakerCon Chicago.
Man, definitely. We are definitely looking forward to Chicago and Dallas. Guru sent me a picture of a house.
Yeah, it was really
in Dallas. Like, we definitely going to Dallas just for the house. Like, SneakerCon is like an afterthought at that. But no, yeah, Chicago is definitely going to be that spot, man. Every time I go to Chicago, I have fun. And this is going to be a 2-day event, right? Saturday and Sunday.
Yeah, it's supposed to be Saturday and Sunday, 3rd and 4th, if I'm not mistaken.
Man, like I lose my voice after one day, so I don't know how you're gonna do this.
In Chicago?
Yeah.
Yeah, Chicago. Yeah, I'm looking forward to that. And that's gonna be the first SneakerCon I'm gonna be selling merchandise too, man.
So,
Really?
Yep.
You getting the table?
Yep, table, everything.
Yep.
Tablecloth, backdrop, everything.
So it's gonna be
What
wild.
are you having, Guru?
Just to give you a kind of a glimpse of what the theme is you know, SneakerCon Chicago was the first SneakerCon I ever went through with us. It was just me and MJ when you couldn't go.
Yeah.
So you know, there's also history sports between Chicago and Detroit. So my theme for that merchandise for that SneakerCon will be like the Detroit versus Chicago rivalries.
Okay.
Oh, that's what's up.
Yeah,
Nice
so the
concept.
shirt's gonna be really dope. We got some hats. Some try to get a couple of jackets done. But it's gonna really dope. Y'all gonna really like it when you see it. You can be like, yeah, I
have a
gotta
very
grab
important
Yeah,
question.
and
to
a matter of
ask
fact, I
Guru.
know a lot of people talk about going to Chicago. Francis, you got to go with us.
Yeah, I'm gonna be in Chicago.
Okay, cool.
Guru, your SneakerCon merch. The text. There's like a shoe on
Merch.
The text on your shirt. Will it be in Old English?
No, it won't. No, it won't be in. It will not be in old English. No, it won't be in old English. No, It's gonna be determined. Just a lot of sports figures who were like facing adversity and they were determined to not lose and kind of push through that and prevail. So like those rivalries and those kind of sports moments is kind of gonna be with it.
No, I'm looking forward to Chicago because it seems like a lot of people like the main sneaker cons like in New York, Chicago, Atlanta. It seems like people are going to hit those up most definitely because everybody can't go to every sneaker con, so they try to pick and choose which ones they're going to go to. So I'm definitely looking forward. And plus, it's not that far away from where we live, so you know we can actually drive there and not fly.
G4, you coming to which one? You coming to?
Actually, I'm looking and depending on my schedule, I'm gonna try to make Dallas. But Chicago, there's actually a handful of us that's talking about coming out that way. Souls 23, Gone AWOL 918. I spoke with OG Sneakers. He said he's supposed to be going out.
Oh, shout out to OG Sneakers because we're going to London together. So, shout out to him.
Oh, that's what's up.
Yeah.
I wish I could make that trip.
So I'm looking forward to being out there, but I'm not going to hold up too much more of the show, man. I just want to holler at the family, shout y'all out, and appreciate the support like normal.
No problem, man. Make sure you check out G4 Vision's YouTube channel when you get a chance to. And we're going to get to our callers right after this break.
Nope, not a break. I just wanted to jump in because I wanted to point something out.
What's that?
Having Connor TV here, just having G4 Vision on. Did you know that Sneaker Bar podcast, Sneaker Bar Detroit on YouTube, is only 13 subscribers short of 5,000?
We need a live count.
Yeah. Oh man.
I think that before the end of this show, we need to hit 5,000. So anybody listening that hasn't subscribed already, maybe you can send something out on your site, Connor, as well.
Yeah. Tell your friends. Tell everybody that's listening right now.
I'd like to hit 5,000.
All right.
Send a text to all your friends. Tell them to get to Sneaker Bar Detroit's YouTube channel and subscribe. We are how many of these have we just short? 15? 13? Oh, wow. Okay. So we have 4987. So let's go ahead and get to 5,000. We got so many people calling in right now. Hopefully there's nobody else.
How many people? It's 13?
We need 13 more people to get to 5,000.
Yep. All right. Everyone who's watching right now, go subscribe. Sneaker Bar Detroit.
He's on the Snapchat.
Yeah. I got my live right now.
We got so many people calling. We got Kenneth Myers from Charleston.
There's no
what's up?
Yo, what's up?
Hey, man, I call in frequently. Well, I've been trying to call in frequently, and every time I do get through, I forget to shout out my Instagram page. So I have a question for y'all, but first I want to shout out my Instagram page. For those of you who are not following me, is Mr. Unloved Ones. It's strictly about
follow you all the time. See your post, man. Yeah.
Good peoples.
Yeah, man. I did have a good question for y'all. I don't know if anybody's asked this question in a while, but if y'all had the opportunity to get a shoe done specifically for you, what shoe would it be? Any brand, any model, just your shoe?
I thought about this a lot. Who wants to go first?
I might as well just get it out the way.
Go ahead.
You
already know what it is.
It's clearly a retro 3 for Francis.
Yeah,
it's gonna be a few bubbles, obviously, right?
Yeah, it's gonna be a LeBron too. No, it would be an Air Force One, and I've actually had mine. I've actually had one made by Nike. I've had two made by Nike.
Ooh, how many oohs you going for this show?
That'd be what it's always been my dream.
For the record,
Air Force One.
Somebody keep track of this.
I've had two made by Nike for me. So.
Ooh, that's 6 at least.
We need an ooh counter.
I know we need an ooh counter right now. I'm counting down right now. I've always thought about this. If I ever had the chance to have my own shoe, it would definitely be the Jordan 12 because that was my first pair of Air Jordans. That's back when I was too poor to have shoes, and I remember that was like my first shoe. And I remember when they brought them out, and at the time, I had big feet. I still got big feet, but I was a small kid, and like my people, they would buy shoes like a size bigger because they didn't know when I would stop growing, and so it kind of forced them to buy me like Nikes and stuff because they couldn't no longer, Kmart don't sell size 15. So anyway, long story short, I remember they came out with 3 boxes, and then that bottom box was the black and red Air Jordan 12. And I remember I begged my aunt, like, please get this. I cut the grass, I'll shovel the snow, I'll rake the leaves. And so she bought them for me. So that would be my shoe that I would, like, collaborate or have them make my own version of.
I'm going to have to say it still was a tug of war between the Zoom generation.
Between the LeBron.
Yeah, the Zoom generation and
And a
LeBron.
LeBron.
3. LeBron 3. Yeah, just for me, it was the memories of like seeing like at that time Iverson was kind of moving to Denver a little bit, and LeBron coming there, me in high school and Brian in high school, kind of me and my friends kind of watching him become what he is, and just watching him kind of galvanize me and my friends to see from the beginning of his career to now, and then all the shoes that came out. So yeah, I'd say the Zoom generations or the LeBron 3s, not only because he's my favorite player, but the technology, what you could do, swapping out different materials. Some of the samples that he had were pretty dope. So, and also the design inspiration between the both of them. So I'll have to say either one of those.
Nice.
For me, it would have to be a Dunk Low, a Nike Dunk Low, only because I love to skate in them, and that's like really different, like a sneakerhead being a skater, and so yeah, it would have to be the Dunk Low.
Nice. Before I get off, y'all can answer this question without me on the phone, but if y'all had the opportunity to get Nike or any brand to retro something that they haven't already retroed, what would it be? And I thank y'all for, allowing me to, shout out my Instagram page. And
no
y'all,
problem.
big up to everything y'all doing. So appreciate it.
Appreciate it. No problem.
Appreciate it. Dang, that's a good question, too.
I already know mine. Let me make sure I get the correct name for this shoe.
Man, I'm trying to think.
Yeah, because I think I brought it up before.
I can't think of a shoe.
But it is.
While you looked at it, I'm frantically thinking of a shoe that they have not retroed.
The 1998 Nike Air Zoom GP was part of the Alpha Project. So that's why the big 5 circles on the side.
Right. And
the strap, you click to tighten it. This one, remember?
Yes. Okay. Yeah. They haven't retroed those?
No, I haven't retroed those.
I don't know why I thought they did. Oh, you know what? Yes, I could think of it now. Well, they've retroed it a couple years ago, I believe. The Penny 3s?
Yeah, they did a couple years ago.
Yeah, but they need to retro again.
I need that black and blue pair, man. I can remember that commercial when he driving, and then the Penny was on crutches, blowing the bubble gum. The dog was shaking the water off on him, like Tyra Banks in the park, like those.
I know those too. They can either retro the Penny 3s or the Pippen. What was the ones in '98 that came out?
4s.
The 4s, Pippen 4s.
3s or the 4s. No, the 3s.
Because it was just basic, but they had that swoosh that like
it went out, that little trail that went up.
Yeah.
I think that was a Pippen 4.
Was that Pippen 4? Pippen 3 or Pippen 4? One of those two. But any of those shoes they can bring back. Shoot, I feel like it's some Jason Kidd joints that I'm thinking of too. It's some good questions though, because they got me thinking about stuff that I
think of a shoe.
I know that's because they retro everything.
They do,
like, but before you could even think of a question or an answer to the question, like they've already retroed. They're the Pippen 2s?
Pippen 2s, yeah.
Let me see. What? Oh yeah, wow. Okay, Pippen 2s. Mm-hmm. Yeah. So yeah, because I don't know, whatever. Let's get to Ben in Lansing. That's a lot of Michigan calls today. Thanks, Connor. Ben,
Hello?
what's up?
Yo, what's up?
What's going on?
Nothing much right now. So my question for Connor is what are some upcoming things happening in the future that us subscribers will be happy to see?
I would say maybe a couple more videos with these Pizza Hut shoes because they're so sweet. I will be releasing some merch coming up soon.
Skip got to be loving this.
I might come up with 2 different shirts with 2 different designs, and I might release them at SneakerCon in Dallas.
Are you going to Dallas?
Okay.
I am, yeah.
Oh, bet.
Mm-hmm.
It's going to be fun.
Will you be going to SneakerCon Chicago?
I won't be. I have a graduation thing that I need to go to.
You ain't got to go to that.
Okay.
You're not missing nothing. Is it your graduation?
Yeah.
Oh, you graduated from high school?
Yeah.
Oh, you ain't got to go to that. You already graduated. Just have them mail your diploma to you. The hard part's over. But thanks, man. Thanks for calling in, though.
Yeah, thank you.
Appreciate it.
Is it okay if I shout out my stuff? Because I'm recording a video right now. I'm starting out of YouTube.
Go ahead, man.
Okay, follow me on Instagram at BenDahlman _ and then on YouTube at Benjamin TV.
That's what's
up. No problem, man. I wish you luck with that YouTube as well.
Yep.
Thank you.
No problem.
All right, let me bust in real quick with breaking news. JB popped up on the YouTube, and he said his collab shoe would be the Great 8.
All right, surprise!
Throwing that out there.
Jumpman.
Hey, that's another ooh. Write that down.
Yep, there you go. Dropping trade secrets. That's 7. Ooh, that's 7 oohs for you. Does that count? No, I'm not going. That's a drop. It has to be. Listen. It has to be. Listen. Jump here.
Did you just make a song?
It has to be an organic ooh.
That's like 12 right there if we're counting the drops.
Let's get to AJ in Baltimore. AJ, what's up?
Hey, what's going on, y'all?
What's going on?
Welcome back to the airwaves. You guys were missed.
Appreciate it.
I was just going through my closet this weekend doing a little spring cleaning, and I ran across some stuff that I forgot I had. So I figured it had me thinking of something. I got some great prices on some of the stuff that I got off the resale market, and I limited it to the resale market because I think the answers that you guys are going to give us will be interesting.
Right.
So I'll just ask you, what's the best shoe that you have gotten or wish you would have gotten that you may have seen for a great resale price compared to what it was going for at the time? And what's the worst one that you feel like was way overpriced for the longest?
Ooh, man, who wants to go first on this one?
Can I say the pie tops?
Go ahead.
I'm gonna say the Pizza Hut pie tops only because I pretty much set the retail or resale price on them.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Connor go ooh.
Yeah, they're going for like 15,000 right now. The worst, I don't know what would be my worst.
I'm trying to think. What's the? Oh man, because I don't even want to. Because like admitting what shoe I got for a bad price is like just letting anybody know I got.
No, I mean you didn't have to get it. Like if you saw something that was ridiculous, I assume when you didn't get it.
Oh, ridiculous? Okay.
If you want to buy the pie tops, you can have that. For ridiculous.
Anything with the word Yeezy is ridiculous.
Yeah. Okay. Well, y'all already know what my steal of the year is, or the decade. It's the black and gold ones. I got those for $320. How much it was going for? Like, I mean, what, $1,500 at the least?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I was able to get those. The most ridiculous shoes I've seen go for, like, once again, I wear a size 15 for those that don't know, and so a lot of times they don't make that many pairs. Even if it's a general release, a lot of pairs aren't made in that size, and so people try to milk on that. So I know I've seen a couple weeks ago when the Royal Ones came out, somebody was selling them for like $1,000. Somebody was selling the Dunk, the Slam Dunk 6s for like $1,200. The same person is selling the reverse shattered backboards for $1,000. It's like, dude, like why? Like the shoes are like, I don't know. I just feel like if you paying $1,000, it had to be like something like ultra rare that you're not gonna see nobody else wearing.
I don't think I've ever paid $1,000 for a shoe.
I would never. Pay
I got one that's gonna make y'all laugh.
What's that?
The last ticket con I went to was about a year ago, DC.
Mm-hmm.
Does anybody remember though that answer pack that Reebok did for the for Kobe and LeBron? I think they had one with like
the question. Yeah,
the question. I'm sorry, that's the answer. What am I doing? Yeah, the question pack. The dude that I saw had the Kobe pair in there for $450.
I paid $100 for mine, bro.
I did too for my Browns when I had them.
Yeah, okay.
For me, I would say the two that I missed out on for good prices was a dead stack of LeBron 6s for $81, all black size 12, and it was a LeBron 6 sample. It was the Beaverton tour when Nike was showing him around like they do for every summer. It was black, orange, and red. It was maybe like 20 pair, and it sold for $780. That was a really good price for a shoe that rare. A shoe that's overpriced, I had to go with the Zoom Generation Retro, man. For people to clown LeBron's, it's it's bad when you can get an OG pair cheaper than the retro pair.
Yeah.
I bought my OG pair for like $230, and the retro pair is going for like $700.
Come on.
Let's see.
I just remembered.
I thought about something too. Go ahead.
A shoe that I passed up on at retail, and I regret it still.
What's that?
The Jordan Mural 7. I had a chance to get that shoe at retail.
Were they used?
Okay.
No, it was brand new.
Talking about the one with the black base and it had all the different
all the
colors?
laces in it. Yep.
Yeah, I didn't care for those though. I feel like they did you a favor on that one.
Slander with the slander.
No, I would say the shoes that I'm mad that I didn't get, and they were a good price for this shoe at resale. It was the Brooklyn Projects Dunk Highs.
All right.
The paparazzi joints. They had for $200.
That's not bad at all.
Not bad at all. And I was like, man, I was going up to other shoes. I can't remember, but I remember thinking I was going to come back to those because I didn't think anybody was looking for them like that. And the day after, I got my money right, like they were gone, and I was like, man.
Hey, when that happens.
Yeah, so I ended up getting because they came out with a general release pair. It wasn't a Brooklyn Projects exclusive. It was the general release. Cause I remember the heel was black instead of red. So yeah, I was kind of mad about that. But yeah, dang, I'm gonna be up all night thinking about this stuff now.
Nah, I think the best deal I got, and it's actually one of my favorite shoes. It ended up being one of my favorite shoes, even though in person I thought. Well, when I first saw a picture of them, I thought they'd be ugly. Mm-hmm. But when I saw them in person, I really started rocking with them. Plus, I thought the theme was dope. The first sneaker con I ever went to was in D.C. about 6 years ago. Mm-hmm. It was in some really small theater. This dude there had the Nike SB Dunk Mid, the Street Fighter edition, with Ryu from the game. And his the character itself was actually on the insole of the shoe.
Nice.
He gave me that for $100.
Not bad.
Brand new desktop. And it was going at the time. It was on Flight Club for like $350.
Sure, you got a hell of a deal.
Yeah, it is.
That's the beauty of sneaker con. Sometimes it's hit and miss. Mm-hmm. But definitely thank you for the questions, man. That's like I said, it's gonna keep me up all night thinking about these different topics.
I have mine ready because I live on eBay. That's probably why I'm getting enough sleep.
Yeah, I live on eBay too. I'm always scrolling up.
So did you see the pie tops up before I came?
No, I didn't see him on there. To be honest with you, my that's how old I am. My search history starts with vintage Nike shoe.
Okay. All right.
But I saw him on StockX though, and I didn't click on the price, but I saw him on there though.
My history says anything in the 15 because I'm like it's so sparse.
Yeah, it's vintage Nike or LeBron stuff like that. But I've been looking for SB Dunks, man. I found me some from some Starbucks SB Dunk lows, which I really like.
I had so anyway, we got a caller on here, and you remember the Mad rapper from Biggie's album? He was on Mace's album, on the Locks album. Mm-hmm. You know, the Mad rapper. He was just mad for no reason. Mm-hmm. So this one guy's been hitting me up. I don't know who he is.
Oh, you talking about the same one that was on Reasonable Doubt?
Yes.
The intro.
Yeah.
Oh, you think it's like big?
Yeah.
Brooklyn's Finest. Okay. Yeah.
So anyway, we got somebody. I guess he's like the mad shoe tuber or mad YouTuber. He's just mad and angry about stuff. He asked if he could come on here and rant on the show. So I was like, whatever. I want to see where this goes. So we got. Oh, he's going by Kincaid now from Kaleen, Texas. So the mad YouTuber. What's up, man?
Is this a Sneaker Box podcast?
Yep. This is it.
What's up? This is Kincaid.
Okay.
I have one question.
You said it like I
have
supposed to know.
Question.
What's that?
I have one question. Can I cuss?
Hey, you say what you want to, man.
I can say what I want.
Yep. You can say merch. You can say any other type of cuss word you want to.
I don't know anything about no damn merch. But check this shit out. Tell me why I come home after work. I come home and I'm working a long-ass shift. Mm-hmm. I was working so hard, I came home and I was smelling like ass. That's when you really know you've been working hard at work, when you smell like ass. Do you agree?
I had a desk job, so I wouldn't know.
I agree.
All right, well, you have a desk job, but I work really, really hard. So check this shit out. I come home, I'm smelling like ass. I'm tired as hell. I walk in my room, and I see some shattered backboards on the ground. I'm like, Megan, what the fuck is this? She's like, they're shoes. I was like, bitch, I know they're shoes, but they're shattered backboards. They're shattered backboards. You know damn well I don't own any shattered backboards. I was like, ho, I have black toes, I have breads, I have royals, I have this and I have that. I don't have any shattered backboards. I was like, ho, what is this? Megan was like, well, I mean, Kincaid, they're shoes. I was like, bitch, I'm going to ask you one more time. What is this? I was like, what? I told her, I was like, they're a size 9. I wear a size 11. What is this? She was like, Kincaid, please don't hit me. They're my friend's shoes. I was like, what the hell is your friend doing in my room? I was like, bitch, if you have company, y'all better have your two stupid asses in the living room. What are you doing in my room with a nigga wearing a size 9 shattered backboard? She didn't know what to say. I was like, girl, get in that damn bathroom right now. And you know what? I'm going to get my wire hangers. I'm going to get my wire hangers, and I'm going to slap you with them.
Oh my God!
All right, what was
I'm not messing around.
Chris Brown has called us on the show. Jeez, that just came in.
That was our domestic violence call today.
What is going on over there?
We need to get the National Women's Abuse Hotline as a sponsor.
I think women are golden, women
African
are the
Caesar,
cleaners.
are you there?
I'm here. Pizza Hut just showed up with our pizza. What's up?
Hey, that's what's up.
He's like, what's going on? What did I just walk into?
I was like, what's up? I was like, Megan, you had somebody in my house, in my room, wearing some size 9 shattered backboards. I was like, bitch, you know I don't have any damn shattered backboards. So what you're gonna do is, I'm gonna take these two little small ass shoes and I threw them out the damn window.
All right, so we're gonna check back in with him in a minute.
Yeah, they were mine, I think.
We about to get this pizza going.
That's my size.
He's in full rant right now. Man, that thing was off.
That was crazy.
Hey, somebody need to.
Everybody said they could say anything. I already knew what was going.
Somebody please go over and check on Megan. Please, for us.
I'm just saying, Kincaid should have just picked him up and sold him.
Man. Shut up, man. Poor Megan.
She shouldn't have been such a bitch.
Man. Oh, man. I will never look at my shattered backboards the same again. I'm thinking Megan every time I see my shoes.
Those backboards weren't the only thing shattered that night. Megan's jaw.
Oh man, okay, so the pizza actually got here.
Domestic violence. All right, domestic violence is hilarious.
You brought us. You know what I feel like? Lean on me, Morgan Freeman. You told him to do it, right? You gonna smoke crack too?
Obviously.
Jump. That's what I'm gonna tell you right now.
I'll tell you. Some people need to get the concept of a segue. But nah, so the pizza is here.
All right. We're gonna see if it's good or not now.
Oh Jesus!
Are you gonna make him stay here and watch?
You want to see
the Pizza Hut delivery guy's here. He's just like, I hope it's good.
Have you ever seen these before?
No.
The pie tops?
No.
All right.
Yeah, so your company made some sneakers.
These things are awesome. So pretty much, these are the Pizza Hut pie top shoes, and on the right tongue, you push this button right here, and it orders you a pizza.
Okay.
And if you don't believe me, I would show you, but I'm not going to order another one because you're right here. So yeah, pretty much. So that's how we ordered this pizza.
So on your way over here, did you know you was gonna come over here and get schooled on shoes and pizza?
No.
I thought I was gonna deliver a pizza. Next thing I know,
were you aware you're about to be witness to potential domestic violence over the phone?
Yeah, that thing was crazy.
Is Ike still? Oh yeah, Ike is still holding.
He gonna go back to work. He gonna go back to work. Buzz me in like, he's like, I'm not going back to Royal Oak no more.
No. So yeah, thank you for the pizza, man.
Thank you, sir. Appreciate it.
We're going to try to enjoy this.
Thank you so much.
Have a good evening.
Appreciate it.
Enjoy the pizza.
So the shoe, he cannot wait to get out of here.
Does he know his way? Okay, Dad's going.
Okay. So we got the pizza. The shoes
We do
work.
have the pizza.
All right.
So
how's the pizza
all right, are
look?
we about to test if it tastes good?
Yeah. Throw the pizza up here.
All right.
Hey, take that
Here
box
we go.
down.
Let's
You
not
got
get,
some napkins, White
let's not
Ranger?
get pizza on the shoes. Did the guy already go?
Yeah, he already left.
I don't think we have napkins.
It's pizza. Don't worry about it.
All right.
Let's not overthink it.
Boom.
Hey, it looks good. I had to say,
all right, it looks good.
It looks can be deceiving.
All right.
All right, so while we're testing this,
let's
just tasting this pizza. Let's see if Kincaid is still there.
Ike.
Going on?
Oh, there he is.
Hello.
Yeah. Yep.
All right. So where did I leave off of my story?
Man, I don't know, but
You're
hopefully
beating Megan with a coat hanger.
Jesus. Is there a happy ending to this story?
Yes, I said Megan.
Is there a happy ending to this?
Out. No, it isn't, because I just got done suplexing that bitch right now.
Oh my God. Kincaid, why you so violent, man? Why you so mad?
I'm not violent. I just don't like stupid stuff. I come home after working 12 hours at the factory. I come home tired, smelling like ass, and I see some size 9 shattered backboards in my room.
What size do you wear?
Size 11. I
Are you
wear
not
size
listening,
11.
Caesar? He wears an 11.
I mean, dude, it's hard to keep track of with all the abuse going on in the house.
Let me play catch up. He was at work 12 hours.
Okay.
Sweating his ass off.
I got the part where he smells like ass.
He wears a size 11. He gets home. Megan has a size 9 on the floor.
Jeez.
He's like, who the fuck is this? And Megan's like, that's my friend. And he's like, bitch, get in the living room.
Wow.
She didn't listen, so he suplexed her into the living room and then reached for the coat hanger.
And that, folks, is how you lose sponsors.
That's correct. She got suplex and she got
Wow.
DDT.
If that was me, I would have took the shoes and went straight to StockX.
Yep.
Yeah. Is this on World Star?
I know. I feel like this is recorded somewhere other than the show.
No, this ain't no World Star. This is Kincaid. I don't fuck around.
It sounds like it. Man, well, hopefully...
So I took those 2 shattered backboards and I threw them bitches out my house. I said, Megan, get your ass outside.
Let me ask you this. Are you and Megan still together?
Appreciate the pizza time.
I love her. She loves me.
Wait. I'm gonna start to my piece.
If I never knew what $15,000 tastes like, I know now.
Right.
$15,000 pizza right here.
Wait a minute. You and Megan are still together?
Me and Megan were still together.
Why?
She loves me.
Why?
Love knows no boundaries, Caesar.
All right, man. Look.
Why are we still together?
Yeah.
Because she's stupid. That's why.
Okay, then.
So you're mad that somebody else's shoes were in your house while you were at work?
I'm mad because I worked 12 hours in a factory, coming home smelling like his ass.
So you were more. So you more mad? Are you more mad that you smell like ass?
Backboard to my room.
Are you more mad that you smell like ass or that you found these shoes?
The shattered backboards.
I work hard. I don't care about the ass. I'm talking about size 9 shoes in my house.
So I have an idea. If I was to play, give you some advice. Just stop smelling like ass.
There's deodorant. That's the first step. Deodorant.
Oh, that's funny.
Right?
Deodorant.
Old
That's your
Spice.
first step.
I work hard. When a man works hard, he smells like ass.
Nah, no. I've never smelled like ass. Ever.
Well, then you don't work hard, African Caesar.
I love how you call me my full name. Like, that's funny.
What size shoe do you wear?
Man.
I'm trying to take more of an interest in other people's lives.
Nice.
I wear a size 8.5.
I'm telling you,
That's small.
This thing started off as me wanting to hear the story. Nah, I am in absolute fear.
So God can't hold me a combo for what I heard.
I'm in absolute fear of Megan and her safety.
I'm not.
God ain't good. You got to worry about the courts.
Man,
I'm not playing around.
Guru, you're in concert, so it doesn't matter. Yeah. All right, Kincaid, man. Okay, you sound like you're real angry, and hopefully one day you can calm down and not get so upset.
And here at Snickerbox Podcast, part of Snickerbar Detroit, we do not condone any
Never that.
violence. We always think that peer mediators should be involved at all times, and that violence is never the answer. Love is always the way.
That's right.
Agreed.
Yep. And tell Megan that she shouldn't have left my fucking shoes in the living room.
Man, look, Megan, if you're in the background, you can hear us cough twice. Cough twice. All right, well, Kincaid, hopefully you can calm down, and hopefully y'all can work out y'all issues. Wow. I did not see that coming.
Megan is outside cutting the grass.
Oh, my God. Somebody help Megan. Hopefully a neighbor is listening to the show right now, and they can go out there and assist her in safety.
Okay, thanks,
All right,
Kincaid.
yeah, thanks, Kincaid. Wow.
All right.
You get 2 claps for domestic violence?
Man.
No?
I can go back
Wow.
to being a podcast
No?
host.
Wow. That went, wow. Poor Megan.
Only your guess, Caesar.
Oh, you missed a lot. You missed
wow.
a lot.
Yeah,
Oh,
man.
yeah, Dad was gone.
Yeah.
Good thing he was gone.
I can't wait for you to go back and listen to this one.
Is that right?
Yeah. In any event, we're going to hit... Oh, man. We eating this pizza. I'm sorry. It's messing me up. We're going to hit some commercial breaks real quick, and we'll be right back. If you want to make sure your shoes look just as fresh as when they came out the box, practice safe stunting and go to crepprotect.com and get your shoes some protection.
Hey, this is Michael Smith from ESPN, and you're listening to the Sneaker Box Podcast.
This is the Real Ray Ray 20, and you're listening to the Sneaker Box Podcast on Sneaker Bar Detroit.
All right, man, there's a lot of sneaker news coming up. But first, news brought to you by 8-9 Manufacturing Company. 8-9, where quality meets design. Check out the collection of sneaker-based apparel by going to their website at 89.com. Make sure to use promo code TSBP to save yourself an extra 20% off of your purchase. Also, too, speaking of 8-9, SneakerCon in the Bay Area, we will be revealing or unveiling our collab T-shirt that we've done with them. So if you are going to be in the Bay Area, heads up for that. Come to our table. You can actually purchase the shirts. Will be a quick strike of some sorts. So definitely you want to be one of the first people at our booth, at our table, at SneakerCon in the Bay Area.
How much are they going to cost?
I want to say they're going to be, what, $30, $35? So, yeah, we're going to have full size run. And hopefully this will be the first of many collaborations with us in 8-9. So heads up for that. No. Let's get to some of this news. So if you hadn't heard, speaking of quick strikes, the Air Jordan 12 Taxi is rumored to return as a quick strike this December. How many times has that shoe been retro? Like 3?
2013, and before that was what? Early 2000s?
But didn't he do one recently?
No, that was 2013.
That was the one? Okay.
That was 4 years ago, so.
I thought they did another one. Oh, it was in that pack.
The Countdown.
Yeah.
That was one.
There was another retro after that, though.
That was 2013.
So the Countdown pack and that retro. So it's
Yeah.
twice. Okay. Yeah, so I don't know. I mean,
I'm neat up here. I'm pretty sure this leather quality is going to be better than 2013. So
I'm still mad at them because they keep talking about remastered and all this other stuff. If you're going to remaster it, make it like the OG, can we get the metal lace locks? Or the, not the lace locks, but the metal
you know what
eyelets?
You know what Nike going to tell you? Jordan going to tell you? Buy some Pinnacle Jordans. You want quality.
I'm just saying, don't talk about no remaster program if you're going to come out with the same old
I know, I totally
BS.
agree. And I actually I saw an OG pair of playoffs. They were actually a little bit higher than the ones we're getting right now. Probably maybe like a half.
The higher cut?
Yep.
I believe it. Shoes are a lot higher back then. I think, too, something is off about the cut of 12s because I got 2 OG pairs. I got the black and red pair and the Taxis. And for whatever reason, every new version of the Retro 12 hurt my feet. Every new pair. They cut into the side of my foot. Like, after a while.
Before back in the day, like 2012, because that's when I got my playoffs, 11 rather, on back,
Yep.
they ran big. And they fit comfortable. The recent ones, like the French Blues, the Flu games, it was like, I put them on at 11 and a half, like, I can't fit you. That's what it said. Like, it hurt. Like, where your toe wide, it cut.
It cuts into your foot. And I don't know if they streamline the silhouette of the shoe. Because looking at it side by side, especially when you look at the mud guard on the outer portion of the foot, it's a bit fatter on the OGs than it is like on the newer version. It's more thin and streamlined.
It's the top's wide, but the overlay flattens out.
They need to fix that. If anybody wants to know, these are the top 10 sneakers that moved the most units last year in 2016. So I know we talk about what shoes had the most hype, but here are the shoes that actually sold the most last year. So starting at number 10, you had the Nike Kyrie 2. Number 9, you had the Nike Air Force One Low, which surprised me. I know, I was surprised it made the list. Number 8, well, I thought this would be higher, the Air Jordan Retro 11. Even though the Space Jams were like the most successful release like ever. At number 7, you had the Nike Free RN. At number 6, you had the Nike Revolution 3. At number 5, you have the Nike Air Huarache. That's a fan favorite. That's always going to sell. This next one, too. Number 4, the Nike Roshe Run. Number 3 surprised me, but at the same time, they've kind of low-key been making a comeback, and that is the Converse Chuck Taylor All-Star Low.
Oh, yeah, without a doubt.
Yep. Chuck Taylors are actually, I see them a lot. Number 2, this surprised me, too. The second most sold sneaker of 2016 is the Air Jordan Retro 12. And then number 1 is the Adidas Superstar. Nowhere on there is there a Yeezy. And I'm surprised. 3 of the shoes like people probably never heard of, well, at least two of them, is the Nike Free RN and the Nike Revolution 3.
Well, when I worked at Finish Line, 2012, 11, we sold like 100, like almost 100 pair of free ones a week. So it doesn't surprise me because they sell a lot.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right. You work in retail, so you probably see it. But a lot of people.
Surprisingly, I didn't see a lot of the shoes on that list. From at Villa, I guess what we sell. We don't sell a lot of superstars, so surprising to see that shoe on the list. The Hirachis, yes.
The superstars sell real big overseas.
The Superstar is like the best selling shoe of all time, isn't it?
No,
Air Monarch. Chuck Taylor.
Is it
Chuck Taylor?
Chuck Taylor.
Nike for Air Monarchs.
Yeah.
Yeah, just those Hirachis, NMD's Ultra Boost, certain color Air Force Ones.
Yeah.
Foam Positives probably have like a 75% sell through. Retro 12s, okay, I would totally agree with that. Those sold like hotcakes.
Every colorway though, really?
Every single colorway. Remember the white and pink ones?
Oh man, you had dudes fighting over those.
Yeah.
That was nuts. I guess I don't know. I honestly, like, if I had to make up a list of the top 10, I thought I would see a LeBron on here, at least, and I thought I would see Ultra Boost. I really thought I would see Ultra Boost or NMD on here.
The Soldiers sold extremely well.
Yes,
I thought they would have been on there too.
Man, that's crazy. So I mean, and let me see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 of the top 10 sneakers I sold last year were like Nike or Jordan brand. So that, you know what, that goes back to the whole argument. This is why I tell people, like, people get caught up in the hype, and there's hype, and then there's what's the word I'm trying to think of?
I think it's also your who you're around, because like to us, we may think, hey, for F-150 the best selling truck, but if you go around some people who collect cars or buy cars,
right,
their answers are going to be different because of what they see and
exactly,
what they, their inner dealing. So,
but I just hate when people, because they like, well, you just hate the Yeezys. I'm like, no, I don't hate the Yeezys. Like, here's my thing.
It's the people
we
who
could
buy
talk,
Yeezys.
You gotta talk in facts. Like, yes, so if you put up a pair of Yeezys on Instagram, it's gonna get more likes. Fine. That does not translate to sales. One, because they don't make enough pairs. And I honestly think if they did make enough pairs, they wouldn't sell as much. But when you got 8 out of the top 10 shoes that were the highest grossing sales last year, like, are you really worried? Like, I look at it like this. Adidas has to do everything right, and they're still number 2. You know what I'm saying? Nike can slip and take a hit, and they're still number 1. And I think last time I checked, there's like $15 billion between them. That's a lot of money.
But also, too, you got to understand it, but you can't take competition for granted. You
That's
can't
true.
go into halftime saying, yeah, we're up 25. Who do you guys? Because when you're looking at it, yes, Adidas, but also, too, the guys who left Nike and designed for, who went to go work for Adidas, they couldn't release any of what they've been designing until the fall of this year.
Right.
So that's going to give them a huge pitch because they got that little chip on their shoulder. So it's going to hurt some dope things coming to Ultra Boost with the tongue and the high top. There's a lot of the good things coming from Adidas, but also too, when Nike history saves them, not their innovation.
I agree.
Their history saves them.
I agree.
And that's the only thing is, so you judging about what
well,
they're making.
I will
new
say this though,
it's terrible. Just
wait a minute. 3, the Nike Kyrie 2, Free RN, Revolution 3.
The free run's the same shoe. They just change the upper every year. That's it.
Okay. Well, with that being said, there's still a couple of those shoes on there that they still innovate. Now, I agree with you, though. Nike cannot sit back and say, well, we're sitting at the top of the hill. We ain't got nothing to worry about. You still got to put in work. However, I just get mad when people say it already. Like, what you're saying is you're forecasting. You're saying, okay, if this keeps up, it might look like this. I got people already saying that shit now. And that's what's frustrating, because it's like, listen, I get where you're coming from, because, you know what I'm saying, you see boost, and I have no problem with boost. I just have a problem when people not talking in facts. I hear people talk out their ass because they're into boost. All of a sudden, the world is into boost. You do not equal the world. You
well, the
equal
boost
you.
does, but also us living in Detroit, we don't have the best sneaker culture.
No, I'm not even gauging up for
that.
that. I'm gauging up for talking to other people and watching it. Like, I have to watch the numbers. I have to talk to different people and all this other stuff. I have to write for the blog. I have to put this information out. So looking at the sales, looking at the numbers, like, yes, Adidas' stock is going up, but where was the stock before? They had room to grow up. You know what I'm saying? When you so big, your stock is only going to grow so much further.
So therein lies the difference. I just hate when people talk without context.
Well, also, you can take this conversation though. Yes, Lil Uzi is selling more records than Jay-Z, but we all know who the better rapper is, right? It's
Exactly.
The same. It's the same thing, but
Exactly.
I think Adidas has had a strong push and a strong run, and it's going to get stronger. So I just think Nike, to make sure they don't catch up, you need to be more innovative.
No, I agree with you. So Nike needs to definitely get off their ass and stop sleeping. I mean, I have no problem with it.
But they left.
I don't want anybody to think I have a problem with Adidas. I like what Adidas is doing. Like, I think one of the best shoes that came out this year are the Harden Volume 1s. I love that shoe. I love the look of it. I love the comfort of it. I love that shoe. If you was to ask me what my favorite shoe was this year so far, it would be those. However, you know what I'm saying? I just hate when we have these debates because people base it on, well, on Instagram they got more likes. And it's like, okay, so does Kim Kardashian, but you would rather be Oprah, right?
I also believe that when it comes to this Nike Adidas battle, the Yeezys, I think what it is, people like Yeezy, but what turns people away from Yeezys are the people who put Yeezys on a pedestal.
Yeah.
I think that's what kind of turned people away from the Yeezys. Like, and also too, it's like the ultimate scapegoat to being like, it's almost like a backstage pass to being a sneaker enthusiast, right? I don't like sneakerhead. That's what business companies give that to label consumers.
I own it. You know what? I'm tired of running from that. Like, I just own it.
Yeah, no, it's not about no. It's about sneakerhead. It's like, what's what they call, like, I had emails from working things. They call, oh, make sure we do this to get to the sneakerheads. That's what businesses label a group of people to target the money out of. I'm a sneaker enthusiast. You know what I'm saying?
That's true.
So that's why I kind of look at it. But going back to that, I think that it's just that when we come up, you had to show your collection. I was talking to my friend Julian, who's back there too, about, hey, you say you a sneaker guy? What your Air Forces One looks like? Okay, what Air Maxes you got? What Jordans you got? What LeBrons you got? What SB Dunks you got? That made you a person, not just getting a Yeezy and you walk into a room. Hey, you a sneakerhead? Come over here. We got some coffee and some hors d'oeuvres for you. It's like, no, you gotta put in work, and I think that's just the ultimate.
I just hate because and you've been around long enough. Like, anybody that's been old enough, and it's funny because you hear your parents talk and you roll your eyes like, all right, whatever, because you think it's gonna be so different, and then you get older and you become your parent. It's like, and you start talking to the younger kids. It's like, get over yourself. There's always a wave of the new thing. There's always the newest thing that's gonna be the hottest thing. It's gonna usurp everything. Like, I remember they was talking about.
But the difference between our parents though is that your parents were saying Biggie was the greatest rapper, but we had Jay-Z and Eminem coming. Yeah. So that was an argument right there.
Right.
You can't say, oh, we got Jordans this coming. He was like, man, this Yeezy or this whatever is just killing. Even though Kanye has put in his work and his influence on fashion is.
No, I agree. I mean, Kanye has an effect, and I respect everything he's done. I get annoyed when I see people pumping it up. Like, you could be a fan of something and still recognize that there's greater things out there, or you could also be like, you know what, I don't necessarily like what this person or my person that I look up to did in this particular case. I don't like every shoe Jordan came out with. I tell people all the time, like Michael Jackson, I love, one of the greatest people ever. I didn't like every song he came out with, like, especially at the end. It was like, Mike, stop.
Yeah, go ahead.
But no, it was just, you know what I'm saying? Like, my point is like, people don't know how to be objective anymore. They just know how to be fans. They just know how to like everything, and they feel like any type of constructive criticism they have to fight against. And the way they fight against it is by promoting whatever piece of crap they got going on at that moment, like the Calabasas. I go back to that. That, to me, embodied everything I said about the Yeezys up until that point. It was always about the name and not about the shoe. The fact that the Reebok Workout and whatever other generic shoe sold out because it looked sort of kind of like the Calabasas after the Calabasas sold out told me everything I needed to know.
But it's also like but that's what's driving the sneaker culture is business going in after hype, because hype is like, it's almost get the bars dropping on the marketing, so there's less work to put in, right? So that's what, like, even with Supreme, no disrespect to that, what you like in Supreme, it's just that kids. Like, I could have a shirt that had Michael Jackson on it, right? And then Supreme can make the same shirt, the same script, and they put Supreme right over Michael Jackson's eyes. And, oh my goodness, they sold a brick, yo. How you sell a brick? I like Supreme because their collaborations, like before Ronnie Faye took it to another level, like with North Face. So it kind of like took your favorite North Face jacket that was wearing resistant and kind of added some urban flavor to it, which is cool. But then again, it goes to the following: the people who follow that, who like indulge in that for the wrong reasons. Or I'm standing in line so I can resell this $40 T-shirt for $250. It's like, come on. And the other thing, what's missing out the sneaker culture, is nostalgia. That's why NMDs are flying off the shelves and phones are sitting because everybody's going with what's trendy instead of going with what made you come into sneakers. Buy that shoe and make sure that you have something to hold on to. Your friends should say, "It's one shoe that I know if Nike gave you a shoe, it would be this. It would be that."
But like I go back to that whole pie chart thing. Like a little bit of everything fits into that pie chart, right? But it's the percentages. And even when we was kids, right? Like we got hyped up over shoes or whatever. But like you said, there's that nostalgia. Like you were a big Penny fan, you were a big Jordan fan, you were an Iverson fan, and you wanted to have his shoes, especially if they look good, you know. And so like now, I think the hype has usurped the nostalgia to the point now where shoes have always been a status symbol, right? You walk in with some new Jordans, you that man. You know what I'm saying? Back then and even now, but now is even much more so. You know what I'm saying? Like now it's not even having the Jordans. Go ahead.
I take these.
It's nothing about having the Jordans. You got to have the rarest Jordans.
What was your favorite or your first shoe?
My first shoe? Well, my first Jordan was the Jordan 12. My first shoe, like Nike shoe, was like an Air Max 90. I used to run
Air
track.
Max 90?
Surprise, surprise, right? I was skinny back when I was a kid. It wasn't until high school I got fat. My football coach was like, "You too small," and then after that, I just started eating like crazy. But now I was in the track and I had some Air Max 90s.
Okay.
And then my next shoe was the Zoom Flight Rookies. 96s. That was my next shoe, and then after that, it was the Jordan 12.
So how old were you?
My first shoe?
Yeah.
I think I was in like the third grade. So I was
Third
like,
grade?
10, 9 or 10. How old are you in the third grade? Like 10, right?
Probably.
Yeah.
Probably like 10.
About 9.
Yeah. So I was about that age, and then I didn't get the flight zooms until I was in the 6th grade.
So what would you
Which
say
year was that when you were in the third grade? Because you did that, what, 4 times?
The third. Let's see. Jokes. What was your question?
I forgot it.
Oh, see. I got a question for y'all since we got you guys in the studio and Bruce eating his pizza. All right, so it's real cool because, people see you guys doing your YouTube and whatnot, and I think DJ Dale's called you the Ashton Kutcher of, like, YouTubing.
That guy's hilarious.
But no, like, it's real cool because your dad is here, and it's real cool to see how you guys interact and how involved he is with what you do. And I think that's good, especially, not to... make the show all sad and stuff. But like some of us, like me, I didn't grow up without a father. Or I grew up without a father. There you go. And he wasn't there. And there wasn't a YouTube back then. So we had nothing to do. But no, like, so you guys are, you are really involved in your son's YouTube. And, how did you guys even get started with that?
Well, it was basically summer vacation videos.
Oh, yeah.
We went to Orlando, Florida. And it was, what was it?
I was young, like really, really young. I want to say about like 10.
Yeah, probably about 10. So he's a funny kid on camera. So I was videotaping him and I put it on YouTube. Mm-hmm. A lot of the friends were laughing at it and said, "This kid's pretty funny."
Yeah, we posted it just for like grandma and grandpa, kind of like, showing it for the family. And then as I started to see like some views pop up, it was like, this is actually pretty cool.
Right.
So we started to do it more, and eventually... You want to tell the story?
Oh, yeah. Orlando World Center, Florida, they contacted myself and said, "Hey, I love the kid. You guys got a pretty cool on camera together, and we'd like to fly you guys down and make more videos."
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
So I'm like, all right. So it was free tickets, and this kid, he had limo service.
Yeah, it was
I can help it that I'm popular.
Who is right? He's big time in it right now. So it was pretty cool, though. So... They used him as their brand ambassador, basically, and he was like the mayor of good times here. It was pretty cool. So we did more videos that way, and then Connor got involved in movies and stuff. So, but our relationship together was basically
Connor and Francis are competing for ooze right now.
How many do you have down so
far? Francis has at least 8.
You have 8?
How many? You got about 5.
5. All right.
You got 5 in that.
Get in it. I'm coming for you, Francis. Oh wait.
He got 5 in that last story.
I don't. So y'all were down in Florida, and you just like the face of this brand.
Yeah. Marriott World Center. Yeah, it was pretty sweet.
Get ready for another woo. They're the world's largest resort.
Ooh!
Thank you. No, so it was pretty cool. They're still using it for social media. And,
really?
Yeah, it was a cool thing.
That's crazy. So, like, when did you actually get into sneakers, though?
Sneakers? Dad is the one who actually got me into sneakers.
Yeah, I got into sneakers probably.
Oh, that's the first.
When I was young, I'm older than you guys.
Right.
So my kind of sneakers were Tracks. I don't know if you guys remember Tracks.
No,
we're kicking it old school there. And this is Kmart. I mean, this is Kmart
Okay.
Blue Light Special. But it was cool shoes, So that was my thing when I was younger. So when I was in high school, I graduated in '85. So I mean, that's so I was more into cars and shoes at the time,
Right?
And girls here and there.
Girls, what?
What? So that was my.
You go to the soda shop after school?
Yeah, all the time. It was in Mayberry, of course.
But no, I mean it's cool because we ran into because I had first heard of you guys about a year ago because I reached out to you guys about a year and a half ago, or maybe longer than that. Because somebody had sent me a video. The Yeezy prank.
Oh right.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. And so I was and I thought it was funny, And at that time, that was the first time I had seen somebody do a YouTube video with sneakers with their parents involved.
Yeah.
And then it's funny because you go to a sneaker con and you get to see the parents look exhausted. Like they are so ready to go. And usually, like you just said, you got your son into sneakers. Usually, the kids are like dragging their parents to these events and whatnot. And so it's just kind of cool to see that you've passed that down to him and you guys are just running with it.
Yeah.
With the 750 prank, that was like right my transition, starting to get into sneakers because before then I was all like skateboard everything.
Right.
Like, my whole life, like grew up, like Baker skateboards, like Shake Junt. I don't know if you know any of those brands, but that's all that I was, like a skateboard, everything.
Right.
And then he showed me this stuff, and it's like skateboarding and sneakers, they have like something together for me. I don't know why, but I just feel like that, like the brand Supreme too.
Okay.
How it has, like the...
Well, it started out as a skateboard, then it turned into more of an urban brand.
Yeah, exactly. Right. And so I think I got into, like, urban fashion, I guess, that kind of stuff, like clothing before shoes.
Right.
And then shoes just kind of, like, came with it.
Right. I mean, it's crazy, though, because I actually... not that I'm a skater by any means, but... Like, I remember sitting there watching the X Games. Like, you skateboard or that's what you do?
Yeah, skateboard.
Yeah. Like, I remember watching the X Games for the first time. And I was like, yo, like, this is actually crazy. Like, I actually want to go to one.
Oh, yeah.
Actually, downtown, there's going to be the Heartland Skate Lines. It's
when is that?
It's on May 13th, I think it is.
May 13th. What day is that? A Saturday?
It's on a Saturday. It's at Hart Plaza.
You guys
awesome.
going?
Yeah, we're going to be there.
Do you know Ryan Sheckler at all?
No.
Never heard of that guy?
Nope.
He's a big skateboarder. He's going to be there.
I might go down.
It's a cool event.
I might hang with you guys down there.
It'll be cool. It's a good event.
My skateboard ties go as far as like 3 SBs and the Tony Hawk skateboarding gang.
Oh yeah,
yes,
oh,
I never had that gang.
Yes,
never had it.
My grind gang was mean. That's how I used to get up points. If I couldn't do no tricks, I would grind.
That is the only way I skated. I'm, you mentioned Supreme, and Supreme is one of the oldest skate companies out there. They were out with Alpha Numeric back in the day, and one of the first times I seen Supreme stuff was in Larry Clark's movie Kids, and that movie is older than fuck, and and he did a couple collaborations with Supreme, so it's nuts to see that how far they've come along. Like you said, they went from skate, but I think a lot of their designs are still core skate. But a lot of the times they get taken in and twisted, but I think it's still a skate brand.
Some of it's like really, really whack sometimes. Like I don't know, like who was
what skate movie was that they did? It was last year, I think.
Oh, Supreme Cherry.
I
don't know if you guys watched that. It's just weird. Like some of the stuff is weird, but I mean I think that's how like stuff starts off of that. You know what I mean? Like I think like the weird stuff with Supreme, that's how they
I'm gonna definitely check it out, man. I always like, running across new stuff and seeing all this other stuff. We got a caller right here for you, Matt from Walt Lake.
Hey, how you guys doing?
What's up?
Hey, I just want to get your guys' views on the new band colorway or the band colorway of the Jordan 31 and what you think. How well you think they did recreating that from the original Air Jordan 1.
I'm not a fan at all. Like,
you're not a fan of the new ones? No?
I have the pair. I got them on the same time. I enjoy hooping in them when the floors weren't dusty, because I was sliding like Nancy Kerrigan. But outside that, I have a wide foot. They fit great. I love this protruding zoomer at the bottom of the shoe. I like how they're trying to bridge the gap between the two, and it kind of lets people know that if you had this type of air technology back in '84, '85, your Jordan would have looked like this. So people feel like, all the new shoes look lucky, yeah, because they don't design the new shoes for us to walk in the mall or down the street with our friends. They design them for the players to be, perform at the highest level. So I didn't have no problem with them. I liked them. And out of the 30s were terrible. They had pointy toes, excellent kickball shoes though.
Yeah, the 30s. I think the only pair there was only 2 pairs of the 30s that I liked was the the Cosmos and the Reds. That was the only pair.
Tried them on because
yeah, Nightwing told me he said the upper was like paper.
Oh my goodness, not even the upper. You talking about cutting? You saw them 12s hurt your feet? Man, them 30s make them 12s feel like house shoes.
Well, I'm not a big fan of the Band 31s. I just thought.
But I am excited about these Russell Westbrook because the bottom of the 29s were excellent as far as grip and comfort, and I love the upper of the 30s. So I'm thinking I'm gonna grab me a pair of the Westbrooks that's come out the end of this month, the 30.5s or whatever.
Right.
So I can play in them, so I can get the grip of the cushion of the 29s, but also the upper the 30s that fit me so well, 31s rather.
Are you gonna end up getting them, Matt?
You know what? I've really been thinking about it. I really like the original Air Jordan 1s. I was liking the way that they did the colorway for the 31s. But I may. I've really been looking for a shoe that's coming out.
Yeah, I know this guy. Yeah.
Y'all go to school together?
No, I know his sister.
Ooh.
Hey, she's actually here though. She's actually here.
Sir, we know you're listening.
Oh, your sister is there. Connor's face has gotten so red.
Hey, you gotta put her on the phone.
You just make a song out of it.
Get out of sneaker girl.
Hello.
Hey, what's going on?
Hey, I wanted to know if you have a girlfriend.
Oh man. Hey,
where's the tape?
Hey. No, you gotta answer that one. You gotta answer that one.
Answer that one.
Oh man.
You gotta answer that one, man.
Your face is so
This
red.
is the day you become a man.
Hey, look.
You
Connor's face is Pizza Hut red right now.
You gotta be quick on your toes. You gotta be quick on your toes.
We gotta kick Dad out of the room really quick, and then we can answer that question.
All right, Dad.
You need Barry White Ranger to help you?
That's
Barry White Ranger, answer that.
Barry White Ranger here. So, what are you looking for in a boyfriend? Is what we want to know. Obviously, you're looking for a younger man.
Are you looking for a dude who's into sneakers?
Yeah.
You're into shredder.
Yeah, totally. Just a skater with some long flippy hair.
Boy. Yeah.
Oh, she
Really
just
cute.
described you to
So
a T.
but she's seen him online. Tell us about yourself. That's what we want to know. How tall are you?
5 foot.
5 foot. Okay. Blonde hair, brunette.
I'm a brunette.
You're a brunette. Long hair, short hair.
Long hair.
Connor, how you feeling right now? You feeling this?
I'm thinking. I'm trying to picture an image. I got everything in my head.
White Ranger is low key making her.
Are you a smart girl? Do you get good grades? That's my question.
Yes, I do.
Wow. Now, do you have? Can I bring you up on Instagram? Maybe we'll bring a picture of you up or something. What's your IG?
Yeah, that's cool.
What's your IG?
My Instagram's Sarah, SARAH, Wendell, WENDOL.
There's not a picture of us kissing on there, is there?
Whoa.
I don't know. There might be.
Whoa. Wait a minute. What y'all? Okay. Ooh, man. Whoa. Wait a minute. Connor. Man.
So your Royal Oaks.
Her
my
IG
son.
is private.
I'm saying. I thought, man. Like, dang.
You
I thought it was so wholesome.
You gotta accept the request. They just sent you a request. You gotta accept it.
Yep.
Okay.
Dang. So we just paired Connor with Sarah Wendell?
Yeah, we paired them up just like them sneakers did with that iPhone.
Right. Just like Pizza Hut did with these sneakers, man. Dang. All right. Sneaker Box is hooking people up left and right. We got somebody at Air Jordan 1s a couple weeks ago. We got Connor, a girlfriend. Like, I don't know where this thing is going to end.
We did that community service for the day.
Man, yeah, there you go. Man.
So, what exactly are your intentions with my sister, though? That's what we gotta find out. That's the real question now.
Damn it, Matt! Put Sarah back on the phone.
Get out of here! Oh, there goes Sarah.
Oh.
Ooh!
Oh, that's her.
Is that her?
Like you don't know. I already made out. What are you talking about?
I can see the Supreme shoes in the back.
Hey, we got the wrong Instagram.
Is that the wrong Instagram?
Yeah.
Whoa.
Hey, that's her.
That's White Ranger screenshots.
Whoa, man.
That's White Ranger screenshots in this phone.
I know, right? Where are you at, White Ranger?
Can someone take White Ranger off the computer?
I know, man. I'm telling you, he is all over the place.
He googling what she might
what
look
what does your search history look like?
He doing ancestry.com. That's what he doing.
Jeez. All right. Hopefully you guys can finalize that deal.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Well,
get it together, Connor.
That wasn't the Instagram that I think. Is that your Instagram?
No, that's not.
Don't act like you don't know.
That's definitely not. If it was your Instagram, let's meet up again.
Oh,
all right.
Okay.
You should check your DMs because I'm pretty sure I'm in there.
Whoa! Look at Connor.
Got Connor and Sarah.
That's an episode 124 for the Sneaker Box podcast.
I know, right?
We got a Sarah and Connor collab coming.
Yeah, exactly. 9 months from now.
It's the Terminator, Sarah Connor.
All right, so, Connor, real quick, let everyone know if they don't know how old you are.
I am 17.
And you're graduating, right?
Yeah,
yes,
graduating.
sir. Congratulations on that.
On the live chat, people are bugging because she's young, but it's like I think they don't realize.
Oh, okay, yeah. Connor's not like 33 or anything. Jeez, calm down, everybody.
So you're saying that would be a problem for me?
Yeah, that's a no for you. Yes. Are you going to college?
Yeah, I am. I'm thinking about going to either Henry Ford or CCS. I don't know how I'm going to get into CCS, College of Creative Studies.
Okay.
I don't know if you heard of that.
Yeah, as long as you don't go to state, that's fine.
Yeah.
I don't care where you go.
Go green.
Ohio State, yeah. Either state. Ohio State or Michigan State. As long as you don't go there, we're good.
All right, sounds good.
There you go. But no, hopefully you and Sarah can work that out. Man, that is a first. I'm telling you.
Sarah Connor? I like that.
Sarah, it does.
Sarah Connor, the Terminator?
There you go.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah.
Do you know how many t-shirts? There you go. You got a t-shirt right there.
Get that Pablo print. You'd be good to go.
The Pablo print?
Man, I'm right.
We supposed to steer him right, not make him a bigger, make a hype beast. Look at Francis. Francis make people hype beasts so he can buy more old Air Force Ones.
I'm trying to get him some money.
Hey.
He's got to take Sarah out for dinner.
He does. I know that's a lot of money. You got to buy her. Now you got to buy 2 pairs of shoes instead of buying the one.
You got to get a second pair of these pizza shoes.
Dude, it's crazy. Yeah, you got you got to order 2 pizzas with your shoes. It's crazy. Especially if she's eating for 2.
Pizza, so he all right.
The pizza was actually pretty decent.
Yeah, pizza
I'm not gonna lie, it was good.
It was better than last time.
It was better than last time.
Okay, because your dad he was like not happy with that pizza.
Yeah, it was not. He hated it. He hated it.
Hated it. You know, I wanted to touch on a few things before we get out of here. Jesse Williams. He recently did the video with Soul Collector where, they take him shopping and whatnot.
That was Complex.
Was that Complex? Okay, Complex. Same thing. They're under the same umbrella. Jesse Williams says Nike owes the black community everything. An article written by Brandon Noon for Soul Collector, outspoken Grey's Anatomy star Jesse Williams touched on Nike's recent equality ad. He said Nike is obviously directly connected to the culture. They're a leader in the culture. At the same time, they owe the community everything. It's a collaborative thing. You make dope shoes, but nobody's checking for those shoes unless the hood and honestly, like black people, decide that it's dope and really represent it. That's who leads in this culture. Jesse did commend Nike's ad for encouraging viewers to think about athletes as real people. Can't say that I necessarily disagree with him, and I'm not just saying it because I'm black. Like,
we kind of said it before. I think back in the early '90s when we were making Jordans popular, they were on the news writing articles about it. You spend $150 on shoes, you're irresponsible. Look at these group of people, and then when other ethnicities start taking part of it. Oh, it's a culture. Oh, it's a hobby. It's like, hold on now. You called us irresponsible for buying shoes from 88 to 97, 98.
Mm-hmm.
Then the 2000s come and everybody else starts to really dig in it. it's a culture. It's a thing. That's the only gripe with, not even with Nike. It's just the media outlets and how they perceived us when we kind of started it, you know. But I just think the culture has to grow. Everybody has to be a partake in it, you know.
Right. I don't want nobody listening.
Like
the thing where like,
because everybody brings something, you know what I'm saying.
But it's a black people only. No, that's
right.
not what they're saying. They're saying, you know, give credit to the people that held up the sneaker community for the longest when it wasn't as fashionable.
Yeah, I think even with the Jordan Nike signature, now everything else, you know, like Blazers and the other Nike shoes and stuff like that, you know, that's another old Nike Air Max that came out. But those Nike Air Max, we didn't really start wearing Nike Air Max until like 99, early 2000s. Just kind of giving the correct credit for its due. I feel like Asians were always on Adidas. I think we hopped on that wave. They always carried it. Yeah. They buy superstars like we buy Air Force Ones. Yeah. You know, back in that day. So I think they kind of give everybody who's brought this culture where it is, give them their proper respect and due. That's all I think he was trying to get at.
But plus, I'm sorry, I was still eating my last piece of pizza. But no, there's historical context too, because I know Jesse, his overall point was, for so long, like, African Americans have dictated style, and people have tried to take that and make money off of that. And so, you know, when it came to sneakers, he didn't want to see the same type of appropriation happening. So, I mean, Jesse Williams, you already know, if anything else, he's going to say some real shit. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? I have nothing but respect for Jesse. I feel like there's
a lot of culture vultures in the community. I feel like
white and black.
Yeah, I think Louis Vuitton and like you're the high echelon as far as luxury brands. Why would you hop on to Supreme? Because your sales are slowing down and Supreme has a high buzz. So if you do a collab with some bubblegum with Supreme, everybody's gonna run to it. So you trying to use Supreme, what they built, to get your sales back up when you even look down on us. You even, you know what I'm saying? We barely did a shoe with Kanye. You know what I'm saying? So I just think those type of things, and then even sneaker execs. Oh, people go from being an exec in the food industry to saying, let me be exec in the shoe industry because there's so much money and we can make money off it. Everything ain't about money. And I try to tell my company who I work for, you know, do it for the culture. If you do it for the culture, people respect you, and what the respect is, the money will follow.
Exactly.
That's all I'm saying when it comes to that. You know, people do things because everything has a flame and it burns out. You know what I'm saying? We can look at history. There's been an era where different shoes were popular. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So what they're going to do when the Yeezys, the Ultra Boosts run out? They say, I'm done with sneakers. And then what's going to happen when the smoke clears, the people who really love shoes are going to be standing here 5 or 6 years from now where everybody else is running on wearing chacletas or flip-flops and on that way. You know
it goes back to the saying I've heard plenty of times where basically it's talking about a person who knows the price of everything but the value of nothing. You know what I'm saying? And you got a lot of people out here, they know the price of this shoe and the resale, but they don't know the value of that shoe. And that's what differentiates, I think, people who are really for the culture and people who are just like, you know, whatever. So, but like I said, Jesse Williams, like I said, he's always going to say some real stuff, and I love it.
And I think that's kind of where we have to, when I look at these sneaker cons, when I go to, like, it's cool that it's grown, right? But the kids are sometimes doing it for the wrong reason. But see, or like, if I don't have a Yeezy, I can't be a sneakerhead. Like, that's totally false. It's about buying what you like, and that's why I kind of, when I'm starting, I'm gonna break down some history and kind of bring back like when my son, he's 2 years old, I buy him old LeBrons. I bought him 25 and 5s. I found him some Air Jordan 18s in his size, like in the infant size. So just to create his nostalgia. So when these shoes, which they're gonna come back out, I remember my dad, even though he wasn't there to see Jordan play, he could still have that Jordan, LeBron, or whatever moment. You know what I'm saying? But that's what happens with these companies. They don't create nostalgia. When we were coming up, it was little penny commercials, Jordan commercials, some Bron and Kobe commercials with the puppets. Yeah. They don't create nostalgia no more. They just use the blogs. I'm going to throw you some pictures. I'm going to throw you and Sneaker News some care packages for posting it. And then we're going to sit back and wait everybody to buy the shoe and sell it out. No, they got to relight that groundwork, because you get mad when the shoe sales drop. That's because nobody, when the penny 4 comes out, you don't really know what it is. You know what I'm saying? So that's because you didn't create.
But you got to blame the consumer too, because we know, because me and you sat up here plenty of times and had this discussion, and I'm pretty sure we're not the only ones. We know exactly what Nike's doing. We know exactly what Adidas is doing, and we still fall for the hype every time. We still fall for the banana in the tailpipe. And so at some point, we got to be like, just like with the remasters, enough people stopped buying those Jordans to where Nike was like, okay, you know what? We got to do something about the quality problems. or somewhat do something about the quality problems, and they finally did something. So as long as we're gonna continue to buy these shoes, I mean, they're gonna keep doing what they're doing.
I think they're not gonna change the quality until we really start when the reselling slows down. When it's all.
I'm talking about the hype and everything else, because if they know they can get away, why have a marketing department make up commercials when I know I can just slip a picture to a blog and it's gonna repost across Instagram and Facebook? Why spend all that money marketing it when I know I can just do that?
And,
you know what I'm saying?
Back then, there wasn't a shoe coming out every week.
Exactly.
It's like it's
Right.
every week. If you missed 1 week, oh, that's all right. I'll get the next shoe.
Yeah.
So
Yep.
I mean,
And
back
it wasn't an
then,
eBay or
wasn't like
resale
that.
market and things like that.
I'm in advertising.
Right.
And they don't spend money like they used to on national commercials. It's
Right.
online.
Because they don't have
So
to.
You don't have to. You get like
You can leak a picture and then everybody's gonna
Exactly.
go. Like if they leak a picture right now of the red 11s right now,
Yeah.
people are gonna lose their shit.
My thing is, you don't even have to pay for like $1 million doing a Super Bowl to pay for a Nike commercial. Just put it on YouTube.
Yep.
Yeah.
You got a YouTube channel,
Right.
you know what I'm saying? Or pay
But why
YouTube.
though? Like once again, you still got you guys probably know this more than anybody. You still got to produce, edit, and all this other stuff. So
Definitely.
once again, why go through all that when you can just put a picture? And it ain't gonna be a good picture. Most of the pictures
But
be
because
blurry.
you got to think of you thinking about now, but you got to think of long term. You know good and well when a Nike drop a shoe, a good 10 years from now they're gonna bring it out again.
Right.
So my thing is, they never had a dope idea like say Kyrie when he first got his new shoe.
Yeah.
It should have been him moving into a new house,
Yeah.
and like next door to him is Penny, across the street was Charles Barkley,
Right.
David Robinson, whatever.
That'd
Like,
be
hey,
dope
who's the
commercial.
new guy in town? That would have been dope.
But
Because
you know
that
why?
would-
But you care though. That's what I'm saying. Nike doesn't care. Let's be real. Nike is a business. They're gonna say they care, right? At the end of the day, they worried about stocks and they worried about revenue. That's all they care about.
It's
They can
all
give a
brand
good
image.
goddamn about people's nostalgia.
Yeah.
Real talk. If they care about your nostalgia, if they know that you care enough to go buy it.
But that's the only reason why they're up in the sales is because if they were making if there was an Adidas position and said we don't care about nostalgia because this new stuff we're making is so dope, I would understand that. But for the fact that everything that you sold that's making you in the top 10 list was all older stuff, nostalgia, then you have to care about nostalgia because that's what's keeping your lights on.
Right. Let me get to these next two. Nike exec trashes LaVar Ball. I really don't want to give him any more attention. I'm really tired of this guy. An article written by Brandon Doon for Soul Collector. LaVar Ball's wild claims and comments have earned him another critic. Nike exec George Raveling. George had harsh words for LaVar at the CAA World Congress of Sports Conference in California, calling LaVar the worst thing to happen to basketball in the last 100 years. George is the director of international basketball at Nike and has been with the company for decades. Michael Jordan credits George with helping bring him to Nike. George's comments aside, Nike has expressed interest in Lonzo Ball. Nike co-founder Phil Knight confirmed that the company was interested in signing him. I know we just basically gave him another 5 minutes.
Nike was going to sign them?
They're interested. I don't know if because he wants $1 billion. Otherwise, they're going to sign to his big baller brand, whatever they got going on.
I will say I have
We'll keep it short.
two type of feelings for this. One, how he's investing in his children because these people make a lot of money off shoes, right?
Yeah.
LeBron got a $1 billion deal, but they made the $1 billion off of him in 3 years, or 3 years before they gave him the contract.
Right.
So I understand saying, hey, you're going to have to pay up front for my son because on the back end you're going to make that plus son.
Right.
But the way he's going about it sometimes is a little bit outrage.
Yeah, I've kind of just grown to just not care about anything he says. And lastly, Adidas apologized about sending an insensitive email about the Boston Marathon.
I saw that too. Man.
In an article written by Brandon Doon for Soul Collector, a terrible choice of words in a newsletter has forced Adidas to issue a public apology. Adidas sent out an email to customers with "Congrats, you survived the Boston Marathon" as the subject line. The word "survive" obviously being an unfortunate one here given the 2013 Boston Marathon bombing. Adidas quickly posted an apology on social media with the Adidas US handle, sending out the following message. Can I get my sad piano music? Excuse me. We are incredibly sorry. Clearly, there was no thought given to the insensitive email subject line we sent Tuesday. We deeply apologize for our mistake. The Boston Marathon is one of the most inspirational sporting events in the world. Every year, we're reminded of the hope and resiliency of the running community at this event. Signed, Adidas. You know what? Adidas kind of threw it on thick at the end, like the Boston Marathon is so inspirational. Like honestly, it comes and goes without me thinking about it. But I get the outrage, Here's the thing. Obviously, it was a mistake. Like nobody thinks Adidas purposely went to look to offend anybody.
This shit looked so ridiculously outrageous. I had to Google it because I didn't believe it. I thought this came from the depths of like a Facebook news feed.
Yeah.
I was like, this is absolutely ridiculous that this actually went out. It's like they were in competition with Under Armour to see who could say the most fucked up thing.
I will. Well, that's the thing. That's why I feel like I'm in the middle, because I understand things happen, mistakes happen, but at the same time, you are a big company. You have a PR department for a reason. This went through many layers.
This shit went through many people.
Yeah, and nobody caught, like, hey, this might not be the right wording. You know what I'm saying? Like, you could have said, yeah, whatever. I don't know what you could have said, honestly, but that's why I'm not getting paid by Adidas to come up with shit.
See you at the finish line.
Yes.
Here's a boost of inspiration.
Somebody signed this, man. Somebody hired this guy.
I know, man. I know. I'm waiting.
You could have had Michael Jordan do this.
Connor's dad
Is
said
it
he works
Gatorade?
in advertisement, right? Or marketing.
Well, I'm an art director in advertising.
So before something gets put out there, how many steps does something get?
Well, in social media, it's a little different, a little more reactionary. But yeah, it goes through the agency. It goes through the legal department.
Wasn't this an email?
And then
yes, email.
Yeah. So this was something that they sent to
email?
people in emails.
Probably not to the legal department then. I mean, but the clients would see it though. I mean,
Yeah.
advertising the agency to the clients, they would both see it.
I would just think, because I get mad sometimes when I go on, like, read an article online and, like, words are misspelled.
Oh,
and
yeah.
it's like, dude, like, do you not have an editor? Like, like what is going on? So, I mean, I get the outrage. I also get mistakes happen. But, I mean, once again, you are a big company. You got to be able to avoid these. This is something that's so avoidable, And I don't know how this didn't, like, catch anybody's eye. Like, because, reading it is like, congrats, you survived the Boston Marathon. That comes off as insensitive. It comes off as trivial. And so it's...
Same thing with United. It's same problem.
Oh, man. Yeah, they got good. Luckily, Adidas didn't pull anybody.
And penis.
Well, nobody's going to jail over this. Hopefully. But in any event, man, so, they issued an apology. We'll see what happens. I don't think it's really going to hurt them too much. Because all they got to do is come out with a Yeezy and people just forget about it. But in any event, let's get to these release dates.
You're a hater, bro.
I'm just saying. That's the truth, though. That's all it takes. Keep that news cycle going.
You're a hater.
Am I telling the truth, though?
No.
That's all they got to do. Like, if they came out of Yeezy that same day, they probably would have been, like, buried. It'd have been like Farrah Fawcett, Michael Jackson. You know what I'm saying? Like, Farrah Fawcett died. Oh, wait, but Michael Jackson died and you just forgot.
It's not
like,
going to get his attention because there's so much other stuff. Like, one, Trump does something dumb every day. That's
Right.
why it's going to be,
it's gonna be the top of your news feed.
And then, two, people are doing crazy things. Like, I saw these two teams killed their grandparents and threw a party inside where the dead bodies were there.
Way to bring the room down.
It's just...
No, I'm talking about as far as Adidas, like any sneaker related news. That was kind of like trending all weekend. I'm just saying,
bumming everybody out.
And yeah, and so had they come out with some boots or some Yeezys, everybody would have been like, their attention would have been diverted over to something else. But anyway, release dates brought to you by Sneaker Bar Detroit, the #1 source of sneaker news and release dates. Tuesday, April 25th, we have the Nike Lab Air Max Plus pack. Thursday, April 27th, we have the Nike Air VaporMax Asphalt, and you also have the Oreo colorway, and then there's a women's colorway. It's the white and blue. Anybody has the VaporMax? Yeah, anybody try them on?
No, I think I'm gonna get a pair. There's a pair at the Grand River location.
I know they're available on Nike ID, and they got the different outsoles, the different colors.
LeBron 14s and the Kyrie's on it. I think I'm gonna get a pair.
And I know Nightwing was saying that they're overrated, so I try them. Okay. Tell them to. We also have the Wings and Horns Special Edition Adidas Original 2017 footwear collection. Some of these shoes got these long ass names and I hate it. You also have the 2 pairs of the Nike Air Sock Racer Ultra Flynet. Like seriously, you sometimes read it's like the whole page length of a name.
You don't mind when they be like the Saucony's chicken and waffles with syrup with scrambled eggs edition.
Because they look good.
You're like, this might be pretty good.
Those are dope.
See, look, come on, man.
But I hate the name just as much though, because I gotta type this shit out. I gotta read it because nobody else is gonna read this shit.
Like you don't type the chicken and waffles and syrup Saucony's.
I gotta call them what they called.
But you don't have a problem saying those though.
I do have a problem with saying it because I be sitting there like I gotta type this shit out. I gotta say it because nobody else is gonna read this shit. And then if I mess up, then I get the drop, and it's like fuck that.
It's pronounced.
Yeah, I ain't even mess up. And I got the drop already. But no, you got 2 pairs of the Nike Air Sock Racer Ultra Flyknit. You got the yellow stripe and black, and you got the black and white. And then you also have the Adidas NMD City Sock Gun Pack. That's a restock, and I think it's only going to be in Europe, so want. Friday, April 28th, you have the Nike Air Shake Indestruct. You got the Bulls colorway. You got the away colorway. You got the white navy colorway, and I think there's a black and white colorway. You also have the Adidas Original EQT Milled Leather Pack, and then there's a women's pack for the EQT. It's the Tactile Green Pack. And then lastly on that day, you have this ugly-ass shoe, the Nike KD9 Elite Multicolor. Look it up. It looks like trash. Saturday, April 29th, you have the Air Jordan Retro 7 Pantone. You have the Air Jordan Retro 7 GS Hyper Pink. You have the Adidas Yeezy 350 Boost V2 Cream White. They're supposed to be available for everybody. I doubt it. We'll see. You also have the Air Jordan 31 Russell Westbrook. Why not PE? I love those. And I heard it coming in a pack. Was that just a rumor, Guru? You know anything about that?
Which
It
one?
must be like the OKC 3s and the...
Oh, yeah, it's supposed to be a pack. Yeah.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
I like them 3s, man. I got to get them.
Yeah, I got to have both of those. And then you also have the Nike Air More Up-Tempo White Black. Monday, May 1st, nobody's checking for these. The Under Armour Curry 3-0 white and gold. And it's funny because the Under Armour store opened up downtown Detroit, and I went down there, and I honestly wanted to give it a raving review, and I'm telling you right now, I was bored to death. I was down there for an hour. First of all, they had this thing at 9 o'clock, and why they didn't have it at noon, I don't know. And they were trying to sell you on a bunch of shit that nobody would care about after a week. Like, oh, look at this mural. Like, nobody's going to come down here and look at this mural. Then they had, like, squares, whereas, like, if you put your phone up to, you got to download the app. It was almost like pizza. You got to download the app and all this bullshit, and then a video might pop up. I'm not coming down to the Under Armour store to watch a video about any of your shitty shoes. And so they had one shoe that I liked. They don't have a size 13. They didn't have a shoe size of my size. And they was like, well, we can order it. And I'm like, why would I come all the way down here to order a shoe when I could stay at home and do it? And so after being there for an hour and just being like purely pissed off that I was like up that early and they had nothing for me, I was like, I'm going to the Nike store. And they didn't look too happy when I said that.
Where's the location at?
You know what a Nike store is?
Two stores
like
down.
2 stores down.
Oh, is it?
It's right down the corner.
Yeah, and they were like, we're going to compete with Nike. And I was like, oh man.
And Nike selling old stuff in there too. So.
I didn't know I was going to have a comedian in here this morning. Yeah, it was like...
I always wonder why Nike doesn't have any Detroit theme inside that store. Why not a Jumpman made out of car parts? That would be sweet.
That would see. They need to hire you. Somebody hired this guy. See, that's why you got your job. You got it. But yeah, man, like they had one shoe that was like somewhat cool, and that was the Rock shoe. And it was like, no, I'm not. No, all the shoes in there was basic.
Yeah.
Dog, they need to stop. Y'all gonna leave Forrest Whitaker alone, man. Y'all gonna, that's my dude. Also on May 1st, you have the Nike Air Max 1 Ultra 2.0 GPX pack. Tuesday, May 2nd, you have the Adidas A16 Plus Pure Control Ultra Boost Champagne. That's the name I'm talking about. Wednesday, May 3rd, you have the Jordan Trunner LX OG, the black and red joints. So yeah, heads up for that one. Thursday, May 4th, you have a couple of Vapor Maxes. You have the dark gray and the pale gray. In case you don't have enough gray shoes in your closet. You also have the Nike Free Run Motion Flyknit Teal Vote. You have the Nike Women's Free Run Motion Flyknit Pink Vote. You have the Adidas Nikki Runner Boost London. That's the general release. That shoe came out, but it was only in London this past week. So this is the general release. Thursday, May 4th, you have the Nike Air Max LD0 Blue Moon. Friday, May 5th, you have the Air Jordan 31 Low Pure Platinum. And you have the Nike Basketball Flip the Switch collection. You would think since the playoffs started, last weekend, that would have been, they would have came out last week.
Yep.
But, leave it to Nike to kind
of. Yeah, they screwed up this year on Nike basketball. LeBron shooting. The season started in
October.
In October, beginning of November. Kyrie shooting dropped in January. LeBron shooting dropped in February. Paul George shooting dropped in March. It's like and they're like, you guys, or they be like, Villa Foot Locker, you guys not selling no shoes. Let me give you some insight, Nike. Parents come September, October, November for back to school shoes, which are basketball shoes, and also basketball season starts in October, November. So all the kids who play basketball need to come buy basketball shoes.
Right.
You know what? They only could buy Soldiers and some KDs because KDs don't really go far in the playoffs, so they drop his shoes early every year. That's so crazy. And then LeBron, the new Soldier, going to come out in June. So you didn't even let the 14 breathe. And then the KD new shoe about to come out in June, too.
Right. And then lastly, Saturday, May 6th, you have the Air Jordan Retro 1 High OG Metallic Red. I know a lot of people looking for those. And you have the Lening Way of Wade 5 denim, sold exclusively on wayofwade.com and in-store at the Edition Boutique in Miami. Still nowhere official release dates for the Adidas Climate Cool 2017 Triple White. We see the Adidas Ultra Boost 3.0. You got a triple black and a bronze boost and a triple gray.
It's pronounced Gordon.
Oh, tell me more.
Triple gay colorway.
You getting ready for SneakerCon, aren't you?
The Adidas Yeezy 350 Boost V2 Beluga 2.0 and dark green. You have the Nike Air Foamposite Pro Metallic Gold. You got the Nike Air Foamposite 1 Eggplant. Got the Comme des Garçons Special Edition
Comme des
Supreme.
Garçons.
It's pronounced Gordon.
You say it next time.
Hey, you said it was so much.
Supreme. I'm trying to get through them.
He said
Special Edition Nike Air Force 1 Low. Got the, excuse me, you got the Deion Sanders joints, the Nike Air Diamond Turf Retro, the 49ers colorway, the Nike PG1 Undefeated, the Nike LeBron Soldier 11. Oh my! Can they add any more straps to that shoe? Air Jordan Retro 5 GS Linen. Huh?
I added one more actually.
Jesus. The Nike Air Jordan Retro 5 Reflective Camo and White Cement. They're just gonna take the dopest colorways of other shoes and just put them on every Jordan I see at this point. The Air Jordan Retro 5 Premium Triple White and the Air Jordan Retro 1 High OG Wheat. Those look dope. Stay tuned to SneakerBarDetroit.com for more sneaker news and release dates. And real quick, we got Lister. He wants to talk about this Adidas campaign. You have 5 minutes.
I got 5 minutes.
Yeah.
All right. Were you offended by that thing they sent out? Did you think that was like insensitive?
Maybe if I was from Boston, maybe I saw it and I understood why people were upset. It just didn't impact me in that way. So
you understood? You understood?
Yeah, I understood it.
It's 26 miles. It's a marathon. It's 26 miles. You survived 26 miles. I feel like if they were offended, they were just letting pussies fall out their pockets. It's the most ridiculous thing ever.
Listen, I didn't say I got upset. I'm saying I understood. Listen, we know words words matter.
Even to understand it.
Words
even
matter.
To understand
listen,
it
Daniel.
To validate it.
I know. Daniel, I understand it. I understand it. I'm just saying there is a context to it. And words do matter, which is why they spend millions of dollars having people say the right words for the right reasons at the right time. I'm saying you got a marketing department. You know what just happened a couple years ago in Boston. Maybe try to find another word to. Because let's be real. You have to know what type of society we live right now. That people are just hypersensitive about everything and they get offended about everything. So steer clear of it.
The internet is hypersensitive.
I agree.
The internet is hypersensitive.
I'm not saying it doesn't.
All of those people that was mad upset about all that, they need to go find a safe place and a binky and a little blanket and hide from the world because the world is not a sensitive fucking
place. But Adidas cannot come out and say all that. They can't. They trying to sell to these people.
I would.
You would.
They survived the 20.
You've earned the right to say that shit. You fought for this country, so nobody's gonna really stop you from saying it. I'm saying Adidas is trying to sell shoes to these people, so they're like, okay, you know what? Let's just. In hindsight, I guarantee you, they're like, you know what? Next time, let's just steer clear of all of this mess and just say some neutral ass shit like, congratulations. You did good or something.
Right, yeah. And they can just say some bullshit that nobody cares about and then it doesn't mean anything and it just makes them look like a corporate market where they're like, yo, you survived.
They are a corporate market.
Mile run.
What part of Adidas is not corporate?
They want a distance. They want it. Everybody wants to. No corporation wants to be the corporate. You know what I mean? They don't.
No, they want to be the corporate. They just want to. They want to convince you they're not corporate. They want to convince you they're not corporate, and they're like your best friend.
Say, you survived. Dude, I'm not even a huge Adidas fan.
Right.
I really prefer Nike and Jordan Brand, but I was so aggravated by the internet at that particular point in time when I read that and people were up in arms about, Adidas says you survived. They survived a 26-mile run.
I understand.
Have you ever walked 26 miles?
Does it look like I walked 26 miles?
Listen.
I did in New York.
We're on the third floor of a building. I barely make it up the stairs.
I know, right? Thank God for elevators. Right. But no.
It's for real. Us even talking about it just validates the pussification of the United States.
No, it's a story. Look, it's a story. Was it insensitive? Yes. Because of the context. No. Yes, the context of the situation, like I said, I understand when people are upset. Now, would I get upset? No, I didn't get upset. This is why you didn't see me go on a rant about, damn you Adidas, how dare you. I didn't say all that. I was just like, okay, we're going to talk about that on the show because obviously it's a news story.
It's not a news story. I know I've already gone over my 5 minutes. I'm just saying it's a crock of shit.
So you're not gonna talk about it on the Monday Midsole tomorrow?
Yeah, no, probably not, because I think it's a crock of shit. I think it's a bullshit deal for, like, they literally dragged the motherfucker off of an airplane by his face, right?
Watch your language, Mr. Dirty Mouth.
I'm sorry.
No, you good.
He's an Army veteran.
He can say what he wants to.
Yeah,
that's what I just.
They drug homeboy off of an airplane by his face, right?
Yeah, right.
And there were memes within a second after that, right?
Everybody
Like funny memes, and it's hilarious.
Right.
Yeah, but all I'm saying is like, that's ridiculous. People are reaching, and I hate that you even brought it up.
I mean, how do I not bring up a news story? Like, whether or not I like it or not, it's a news story.
Real quick, before this dude gets owned on the live stream, Daniel, real quick, can you please mention somebody on here is calling you a kid and you're a dumbass? Can you please say that you were 10 years in the Army?
Yeah, ain't no dumbasses.
There's no dumbass.
Yeah.
Yeah, so real quick, my name is One-Legged Lister, or Daniel, if you know me. Right, I was in the Army for 10 years. I stepped on a bomb in Afghanistan. It blew my leg off, right? I have one leg, hence the title One-Legged Lister. I fought after I got blown up. I continued to fight. I called my own 9 line. I called for air support. Like, yeah. But that shit doesn't, like, was it a tragic thing that happened at the Boston Marathon? Yes, it was. It was some bullshit, and we handled it in the good old American fashion. We slung a bunch of bullets at people. It was great, amazing, right? But the fact of the matter is the whole reason, the name behind marathon is this dude ran from a battle to go inform people what was happening, ran 26 miles or leagues or whatever in Greece, and then died when he delivered the message. It's a survival thing. The whole idea behind a marathon is 26 miles that you ran.
No pun intended, but Adidas is apologizing for a reason. They're trying to keep a leg up on the competition. All right? So, what you need to... Listen. So,
that's terrible, bro. Terrible.
He loves it! Daniel, would you tell them? Me and you
they
joke
can
like
use
this.
my leg. I can give it to them. Maybe they can put my leg on top of everything, and maybe they'll send me some free shoes.
Exactly. There you go.
Yeah.
He's so like me and Daniel joke like this all the time. Matter of fact, are you going to be in the Bay Area with us? Please tell me you staying with us.
Oh, you already know. I think me and Molly Mall are going to be up in your cribbo for this thing.
Sweet. So
I'm
bummed I'm not going to be there.
I know. So we're going to have. You already know it's going to be crazy. White Ranger's going to he's going to find the alcohol spots.
That dude's not going to sleep. Look, I'm bringing 8 pounds. Well, I'm bringing 8 pounds of dry goods so that we can stay up the entire time. You know, I'm gonna try not to use that word.
Hey man,
it's California. It's all legal.
I'm just gonna spike. Yeah. So it's not those kind. I'm talking about the powdered kind. You awake all night. You know?
Cocaine.
I bring the straws.
It's gonna be great. It's gonna be.
Is it too late for me to come?
Morals and powdered drugs. It's gonna be great.
And I'm off the show now.
Thank you for calling. Hey, real quick, shout out your show tomorrow.
Hey, Monday Midsole, come and check us out. Look us up on YouTube, man. It's the Monday Midsole. We'll be out there Monday, 8 p.m. We start on time every time. So just, and we look forward to seeing y'all in the chat, man.
That's what's up.
You know what I mean?
I will be
and
there.
I look forward to seeing and being on the on the podcast live and in person at in the Bay, man. It's gonna be a good show.
Yes, sir. Appreciate it.
All right, y'all.
All right.
I'll catch up with you.
Yep. All right, let's get to my favorite part of the show. I've been waiting this whole show just to see your reaction to this. We about to. I just out there laughing. I couldn't help myself.
Okay, so I went with pepperoni and anchovies and double ham and double cheese and extra sauce on the side. Oh, sorry. I don't have the app, so I can't order a pizza with my shoe. I have to call and order it like the regular person.
Oh, you've been squeezing the shoe for the last 2 hours. Nothing's happened.
I put it up to my ear. Hello? Is this thing on? Hello? Can anybody hear me? Hello? I'd like a pizza. Wow, and it stunk too.
That's the cheese.
Yes, it was. Cheese. The stinky cheese. Welcome. I gotta say hi to everybody. And to our guest, Connor, and his dad, Brian.
What's going on?
Great to have you guys here. But go away, because you're dudes. That's all I'm saying. This is the Sneaker Box Podcast, Lady Sneakerheads of the Week, brought to you by Dee Negron and her Kick It With Dee 365 project. Connor, if you were looking for that, where would you find that? Caesar, help him out. Help the kid out.
Instagram.
There
you go.
How about that?
So that would be Kick It With
What's
Dee
Sarah's at? Sarah
365
Yeah.
project on, say it again, on
Instagram.
Thank you very much. You're a quick learner, really. So I got to give some
You
shouts.
see why he's graduating, right?
Yeah, our education system sucks. Brian, there is no hope for our future. You know, I was so excited because I thought, oh, here's a kid with a dad with a kid, and I thought, well, maybe I'm not the oldest guy anymore, but I'm still the oldest guy.
By far.
Hey, watch that.
Oh, sorry. I thought my mic was off.
It will be. In fact, right now, there it goes. It's off. I'll put it back on. I got to give a couple of shouts, no matter how you do it. You know, it's getting to be that time of the year. You go out and you're in the, well, actually, since we're going to San Francisco, it's fruit season. So you go for some strawberry fields. Wow. If you could only see Francis's face on that one. Gotta give a little love to, yo, Mona Lisa. Nice smile. She's my snake lady. She's radical wrists with like a bunch of S's. Yeah, femme. No, that's femme. Yeah. Or would that be yay?
I think yeah.
Femme, yeah.
Yeah.
Shirley Fitness Guidance. And don't call me Shirley. That's all I'm saying. We're gonna, when we're out in California, we're gonna, throw the rock around a little bit. We're gonna go out on the court. We'll go court 0715.
Hey.
Big love to her. And Yabba Dabba Doo, Bam Bam Ellie.
I knew he was gonna like that one.
Yeah, I'll be your Dino. That's all I'm saying. So those are this week's Sneaker Box Podcast, Lady Sneakerheads of the Week, brought to you by, of course, none other than Dee Negron and her Kick It With Dee 365 project. And if you were looking for it, Connor, where would you find it?
Instagram.
Much better. Our education system is improving.
Good learner. There you go.
We'll get the kid a date. We'll get him like...
Make him valedictorian now.
There you go. We can work on
Sarah
that.
wasn't on there.
Hey, you don't shout out Sarah.
Big shout to Sarah. She's sexy. She's hot. She's gonna. I don't know how old she is, but she's gonna be dating Connor before
Hey, there you
before
go.
too long. It's a perfect age. And Mazel Tov. I wish you guys all the best.
Yes.
I don't know why I said that, but
There's not one Jew in this room, and he's like,
no,
"Mazel tov."
no.
All right,
But we got to think of Sammy Davis Jr. Because he's dead.
Yeah.
And those are all I got for this week. And I will, we don't have a show next week.
No, we will
on
be
Sunday, not a live show.
We will be in. We will not. It will still be a show next week, but it won't be a live show on Sneaker Bar Detroit's YouTube channel. Of course, we'll be in Santa Clara in the Bay Area, hanging out there. So.
And the show should be on at the regular time on Wednesday, released to the public.
It should be released to the public by Wednesday. But stay. You know what? Follow us on Instagram. Once again, at @thesneakerbox_podcast. We'll be going live throughout the weekend. Also, follow our Facebook page.
And don't forget to, subscribe on the YouTube channel.
Subscribe to our YouTube channel. What are we looking at right now?
I haven't checked it in a little bit, but we're getting closer. So,
So
we'll have a bottle of champagne if we hit 5,000 in the next 3 minutes.
Nice. So, yeah, definitely.
I'm out.
Like I said. So definitely check us out on our social media next weekend because we're going to be live throughout the weekend. We get there Friday. We're coming back Monday. So we have plenty of time. Hopefully we get that party together for Saturday night. Guru, you going to be there on time this time?
I'm going to be there.
Okay, good.
I will not be there. I will be in Pittsburgh, however.
Ooh.
So shout out to my social status family. I will be there. If there's any stores I should check out.
Are you name dropping?
I got to shout
Ooh.
out. If there's any stores I should check out or places I should eat, I will be in Pittsburgh for 4 days. Slide in my DMs.
Jumpman is oohing you right now from home right now.
Make a song out of it.
Sneaker Girls, she got into too.
Let me know and I will definitely go check those places out.
But no, yeah, definitely, that's why I wanted to come back Monday, because at least we got Sunday to hang out like we did in Miami. Our flight, we'll get there about, what, noon?
Yeah, noon. On the red and blue eyes, bro.
Jesus.
You know, Jim, man, but let's pick the early flight. Get there, have a little time.
Man, he might not even make it now. Like, that's the thing. Like, shout out to Jumpman Bostic. He's recovering right now, so I don't want to put his business out there, but he's under the weather, so hopefully he's able to make the flight next weekend. If not, be me, Guru, MJ, White Ranger, and then, whoever else is there, Sinker Kind of we usually hang out with. But in any event, get the shout outs real quick. Mike Rich, follow him on Instagram. Check out his YouTube channel, Rich's Kicks. Sean Paper Chaser Williams and D Wells on OSD Live. Check out the past and present episodes on iTunes and Android podcast apps. And there's a rumor that they might come back, so you never know. Remember to check out our sister show, The Monday Mid. So tomorrow at 8 p.m. on Buckeye City's YouTube channel, or One Legged Lister, one of those two. Matter of fact, they got their own YouTube channel. I'm sorry. Look up the Monday Mid Soul YouTube channel and subscribe and catch their show tomorrow at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Also, check out the Soul Food Sneaker Show on Wednesday at 8 p.m. on the Sneaker Family's YouTube channel. And also check out Sneaker Files. I think they just released the new episode today. So I'm going to post that on our social media sometime tonight. Also, shout out to Sneaker Shields. Keep that toe box as crispy as the day you bought it. If the front of your shoe looks like the knuckle on a human finger, you need to go ahead and get yourself one of Sneaker Shields' flexible inserts for your sneakers. Sneaker Shields, the best way to keep your kicks crease-free. Also, if you live in the Metro Detroit area, where's Marlon at? I haven't seen him in a while. And you need your sneakers brought back to life, or you got a dope idea for a nice custom for your shoe, go to Michigan's #1 shoe restoration store, Nara Detroit. They're located at 26925 Plymouth Road in Redford, Michigan. And while you're there, check out the shoe wall of gently used Adidas sneakers. Remember their motto, you made age, but your shoes don't have to. And remember to use Crep Protect, the official partners of the Sneaker Box podcast, to clean and protect your shoes from anything life or nature throws at it. Get the most out of your sneakers and practice safe stunting. And go to crepprotect.com to get your shoes some protection. They're also coming out with the stain-free laces. They got the boxes
UV
coming out.
protected drop front boxes.
Yes, they got the boxes coming out. They also have the peel for those of y'all who feet smell as bad as your face looks. And also too, they got the hat. So they got the hat protected. They got
with New Era.
Yes, so they got. Trust me, there's a lot of products to go around. Also, you can follow them on Instagram and Twitter at Crep Protect, and you can definitely find out more information on how to get your hands on that product. Jumpman is not here, like I said, so there's no word. Only word I have for y'all is I will see y'all next weekend. Hopefully, you guys come by and say what's up. Also, too, look out for the 8-9 collab that we got. The T-shirt, we're going to unveil it at the Bay Area. And then whatever's left, we'll sell online. So heads up for that. And hopefully it's successful. We can have more shirts further in the future. So anyway,
Connor.
I am the African Caesar. Oh,
And where can we find Connor?
yes.
Find me on YouTube at Connor TV.
And what are you giving away?
And
Oh,
that's right, I got a giveaway too.
What's that?
Giving away some Yeezy V2s.
Are you?
The Belugas.
Man.
What size?
So they're size they're size 11.
How?
Size 11.
How can I enter? And
All you have to do is subscribe, and once I hit 50,000 subscribers, I'm giving them away for free.
Ooh, 50,000.
Yeah. Ooh. Let's see.
All right, man. So it was good having. And look, the door is open anytime. Anytime y'all want to come back, please do.
Awesome.
Thanks for having us.
No,
Really,
thanks for
really
coming.
fun time.
Thanks for the pizza. But anyway, I'm the African Caesar. It's Francis, Guru, Connor, his dad Brian, White Ranger, and whoever is in the other room.
Julian.
We'll see you guys next week. Or, kind of, sort of. Or the week after that. Y'all know what I mean. We'll see y'all later. Episode 124. We out.
Peace.
Deuces.
We're on a ghost plane? Awesome.